It's been a little rough, like learning AD carry in season 10.
Yeah, that is one way to put it for sure. That is one way to put it for sure. Yo, nice win streak though with the Ash here.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. So, yeah.
Thing I want to say is, I've been in like a competitive team like the past 3 months.
Oh, really? Oh shit.
So we've been playing. We got to semifinals and we almost won, and then we went out against a really good team. We lost. And so the goal is our team is trying to get into the UCL, which is the diamond / like low master team. So my goal is to try to push to diamond.
Wait, so how does it work? Does everyone have to be like diamond the master or something?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, how is everyone else on your team already diamond then?
Me and the jungler are making the push right now.
But everyone else is like already there?
Everyone else is diamond. We have people ranging from diamond 4 to diamond 2.
Okay. And so therefore, we must be diamond fast.
We must be diamond
fast. Go diamond fast. What's our deadline here? What do you think?
I have like a month.
Oh, okay. Entirely doable.
Yeah.
Entirely doable. Okay. Let us take a look. Well, actually, first off, what do you think is preventing you from being diamond? Because I think last time where we left off, we recently were like Plat 4 or something along like that, right?
I was Plat 2 last season. I peaked Plat 1. And then beginning of the season has been like pretty rough. I mean, I took a 2-month break. I didn't play League. So I've kind of been relearning the game. I think the biggest things is I'm quite inconsistent, and I get frustrated when I can't do things in game.
Okay, well, that is definitely a classic. Because the more frustrated you get at something like that, in my experience, when I get frustrated that I can't do stuff, I try and do it anyways, and it goes super int.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so so that's definitely one aspect of season 10 we didn't usually have to deal with before this year. But yeah, I'm sure we will see plenty of that. Okay, so basically inconsistency ideas, right? Because obviously you can fucking win. It's more like, okay, how do you do this every single game, right? Look at this like beautiful 6-game win streak here.
Yeah, for sure.
So also this is kind of unfortunate here. S0 and Kaylin losing. Ash, easy clap, right?
True.
Very funny, very funny. Okay, so which of these videos do you want to start with?
I wanted to start with that K game.
The K game versus the D2 ADC. Is this 5s, by the way?
Yeah, it is. Rank 5s.
Oh, okay. And are we looking at like any communication ideas at all or anything, or not really?
Well, one thing I've definitely noticed playing 5s is dragon timers and like river control is super duper important.
Oh yeah, oh for sure.
And I mean, going over that kind of stuff I think is useful, but I'm kind of more concerned about how to interact and how to actually play AD carry.
Okay. So less about the team side stuff and more about how can I do my job basically to the best of my ability, right? Yeah. Something along those lines. So okay, cool. And you're playing against Ash and Senna bot lane. Dude, their whole team has the same name. It's kind of kind of funny. Is this like Clash or something?
No, it's just a ranked 5s. We queued up as 5, and I guess they had a 5 team too.
Like Flex?
Yeah, like Flex.
Okay, we can talk about this poll here. What do you think about this poll?
It was sadly unsuccessful.
Yes. So there's an easy way to fix this. All right. So this is I don't know where this idea came from, where people are like, hit the melee minion once, hit the ranged minion once, and then it's a perfect pull. That's not really how it works. I think someone saw like a pro player or a high level player do this, and they're like, just copy this, right?
Yeah.
But there's in fact a very specific reason why it didn't work here. Do you know why?
The 2 casters didn't aggro me, or didn't take aggro.
Yeah. So if you take a look at this, there's 1 caster minion, 2 caster minions following you, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, the idea is, yes, we want to pull and have a level 2 advantage when they lose a minion, right? So of course you could hit the melee minion and range minion as you're pulling, we can't forget that the pull comes from pulling all the minions.
Yeah.
Right. So you must pull all the minions. So this an easy way to figure it out is this is the last guy aggro onto you. So like with the you see how they have like the thing above their heads?
Yeah.
That's one way to do it. Another way I do it is like if you're really lazy, I let the caster minions throw their auto attack at me. That's the easy, lazy way to do it. That's usually what I do. But yeah, you really don't want to mess it up because then it's like you just did nothing with your level 1, right? Yeah, totally. You could have done something else instead, like Giga Camp probably doesn't work in this case, or like do some Tribush cheese or something, or yeah. So that's one easy way to fix the pull here, right? Is make sure if you want to stick to your melee auto attack range, you also need to make sure that you're drying all the range minion aggro, right? So that's the essence of the correct pull, I guess. That's what feels bad. We used Q to try and hit the minion. Things did not go well. Okay. We can talk about this section here. So what do you think is going on here?
I mean, it's s10, so they have super high range, but I actually just played this matchup today, and like if you just trade into them with Thresh, it's actually kind of free. So I think in theory I shouldn't be playing with so much respect. I should be playing a little more aggro.
Well, well, let's say you play aggro here. What do you think is going to happen in the next 30 seconds?
Next 30 seconds, they're going to hit level 2 and then boned.
All right. So what happened here? How are they level 2 first?
They were hitting the wave. I wasn't.
Well, true. So let's go back to our level 1 wave, right? Well, we're a little bit afraid of Center. She's gonna try and bully you, right? So there's a very specific moment in terms of us not getting level 2. Like, at what point do they start winning the race for level 2?
When they've killed all the first wave and there's still one caster left in the first wave.
Right, exactly. And then you can even see here. I'll tell you the exact moment when you lost level 2. All right, ready? You lost level 2.
Yeah.
What happened?
I wasted my Q and didn't get the creep.
All right. Well, even if you got the creep,
it's just wasted.
All right. So Caitlyn's Q, if we're using it to maximize our push potential, I mean, obviously, what do we use it on?
We try to use it on all the minions. We maximize its effectiveness.
All right, we need to hit the 3 melee minions of the second wave for sure, right? So if you want to fight, I mean, if you don't want to fight for level 2, you could like not do this. But in this case, I think there's no reason to not fight for level 2, right? Especially since you're in the lane first, right? So how do we lose this potential advantage, right? So now you guys have to play like super safe here. So one thing I would look at is, do you want to get level 2 first? If the answer is yes, then make sure you're pushing faster, right?
And that should be the goal for these lanes.
I mean, you have a Thresh, right?
Like Thresh into Ashe Senna. Like if we can force level 2 on them, we can get an advantage.
For sure. This is a Flay auto attack, looking for a hook into Ignite, right? It's like so super free, right? So that's definitely one thing you guys should look for. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Did they not get level 2? Am I missing something? Senna auto attacking the range minions. Am I seeing this correctly?
Yep. Wait. They troll so hard.
I mean, they're getting level 2, so don't int into this. You guys inted into it. Feels bad. Okay, let's talk about this too. This is the reverse Uno card. So we ended up getting level 2 first, but you auto lost, right? What happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Here.
I mean, you're talking about just in this frame.
This is not winning. You guys go for this.
Okay.
Well, actually, is it winning? I probably should not give away the answer.
I would say no, because they're double slow, so they just run us down.
Okay, so what determines if this is winning or not? It's basically it's a good start.
We play off of Thresh hook.
Okay, agree, right? So he's gonna go for a hook here. So who does it have to hit for it to be winning, so to speak?
I mean, normally it's aim the AD carry, but it's Ashe Senna. Isn't either one fine?
What do you think? Let's start with Senna. What happens if he hooks Senna?
If we hook Senna, we play for like trap Q. We just go for burst and then run. But while I'm doing that, the AD carry is just going to be free hitting me.
Yeah, exactly, right? And you know, if you guys bum rush them level 2, this is fine because the ADC is level 1, right?
Okay. Yep.
But what happens in this case?
In this case, we just get. I mean, it's double level 2 because all they have to do is kill that minion, and then we're on equal foot.
Yeah, and then you guys hook the Senna, and then we're fucking doomed, right? You lose all your health, and you have to use a health potion. It's not looking good, right? Okay. Senna can even use barrier just cause, and you guys are even doomed. I think even harder because they already know your jungle's topside, so they can even just use barrier like that if they really want to, right? So how do we know this is just doomed? He has to hook who?
Hook Ashe.
All right. So does it look possible here?
No, it does not.
Physically impossible, right? You know, in fact, what a lot of higher elo players would do is just literally stand here, and she just starts hitting you, and it's like, wait a minute, guys, we have a problem. Yeah, actually impossible, right? So, yeah, let's talk about how. So, I mean, it's not really up to you. I mean, there are a few things we could have done to influence this situation, right? But let's say your support goes for that hook, you know, sometimes it's going to be bad, right? Sometimes it happens like this and you guys are getting dumpstered, right? So how do we not make it worse? Question.
How do we not make it worse?
Yes, you see something like this happen, how do we not make it worse?
We run the second hook misses.
Okay, right? And why is that? Because we know that if you don't hook the Ashe here, it's fucking doomed, right?
Yep.
So what do we do here while that happened?
Once hook misses, like, the second he throws hook and it misses, I run away.
Yeah, check it out. What do we do here instead?
I try to go for a last hit that I fail and then get run down by Ashe.
Well, not just the last hit. Oh, you did actually stop attacking Ashe, right?
Yep.
Because you're like, oh, this doesn't work. And then, yeah, you did go for a last hit, it didn't work, right? And then we got run down, right? So how come they can run us down?
They can run us down because, I mean, they're just double slows. s10, we already used hook, so we don't have an outplay tool.
We already used hook, right? We literally cannot do anything because we have no hook here, right? Physically impossible. In fact, look how much health we lost compared to them.
Yeah.
It's not even close, right? Agreed. I don't know why I sent a flash. You guys are getting dove, so they don't really have to do anything here except stack a wave, and then you guys are doomed, right? so here's the thing. Okay, so if you're looking at this lane and your Thresh, you know, how do we fix this? How do we fix this? Man, I haven't coached in a while. I keep trying to just force the answer into just trying to give you the answer. Yeah, how do we fix this?
I mean, I think we fix this just early on in the lane. We just make sure that we have level 2 first. And then, since we are in comms, we identify who we have to kill.
True. But let's say that sometimes you're forced in this situation.
Okay.
Right. I think this is very common, right? Both sides are hitting level 2 at a very similar time.
Agreed.
Right? This is very common. Or it's not even a level 2 case. Maybe you guys are level 5, right? And the wave's in the same spot. Your Thresh could go for the same hook, just like a very poor hook. So how do you fix this in all these situations?
In every situation? I mean, I would say you just identify what is a good fight and what is a bad fight.
Well, you weren't even trying to fight. Remember, what were you trying to do here? Here we go. So we were like trying to help him land a hook. That's fine.
Yep.
Right? And then you stop trying to click on Ashe because you're like, I don't want this anymore. And what did you try to do instead?
I tried to go for a last hit.
Right. And then we lost all our health, right? How do we go from trying to get a last hit to losing all our health?
Well, they just run us down.
But remember, how are they able to run us down? This is something very specific. You guys are lacking something.
We're lacking Thresh hook, correct?
Right, exactly, right? Because if you watch this, look at this. Watch Thresh when this is all happening. What is he supposed to do here?
Nothing. He can't do anything.
He literally cannot do anything. He literally cannot do it. He has to he's like, I don't know what to do here. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Right? He has no hook. So what is he supposed to do? There's literally nothing he could do here. So, so that's the thing is, in the laning phase, you know, what do we have to pay attention to? What dictates whether or not they can do stuff or we can do stuff?
The supports.
Yeah, supports ability, right? Their playmaking ability, right? So he has no hook. Okay, we probably can't even fight for a minion anymore because he has no hook, right? So that's something you guys, or you can look at when, you know, when should we look for this? I guess when you go for a minion, you could say, or when you're trying to fight, or literally anything, right? So that's one thing you can easily fix. I think is during this whole laning phase, all of this is like whatever, dude. You gotta watch this guy and you gotta watch this guy,
okay,
right? Because they're the ones who control everything. Like the reason why you can't get the minion is because you missed his hook.
Yep.
It's not your fault, but you have to deal with it, right?
Okay.
And you're not gonna miss the minion. It's pushing towards you. We're fine still, right?
Yep.
And sometimes it's pushing towards them and he misses, and the jungle is here and you can't farm. You still can't do anything. That's fine, right? That's just the way the game works, right? So,
okay.
But that's the thing to identify is how to react when things are not going perfectly, which is pretty much all of season 10, right? Nothing's going the way you want it to. Right? So it's your job to make sure things don't get worse. So when something like this happens, you guys kind of lost lane in the first like 30 seconds, right?
Agreed.
You have the base here, by the way. I think you're getting dove if you don't. This is the way they stack the wave and they dive you, right? Anyone? No?
I think
you're definitely getting dove. I don't understand. Is this card that's just AFK?
This is farming Grom.
Yo, the enemy team is literally AFK here. So yeah, you definitely die here. I mean, how do you do it if you're enemy team here?
I mean, all they have to do is play it slow. They have a super big stacked wave, and they can figure it out that Thresh base. So I would say they lead with Karthus W into just Ash Volley and dead.
Oh yeah. Like if you're Ash here, where do you stand?
You stand on like the left side of the cannon minion.
Like here? Oh yeah, anything in this area sounds pretty good to me, right?
Yep.
I mean, they know you have no heal, no flash, so yeah, I don't know. This guy is not punishing hard enough. I don't know what's going on here. Dude, he sees this? Bro, it's free. Walk up. True. He's crazy. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah. It seems very strange to me. Maybe they're afraid of Volibear TP. I don't think they should be afraid of Volibear TP, but that's just me. They should definitely try and deny you the whole wave. But sure. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes they mess up, but we're still stuck in this really bad spot. So yeah, that's basically the first 30 seconds in a nutshell. All right. Some ideas of like, you know, how do we get level 2 first? And ideas of like how to play with our support. You die here, by the way. It feels bad. Yeah, so feels bad. Actually, let's look at this trap damage. It's so sad, right? Look at this trap damage. Bam!
Lucky.
130. Wait, did you get a second headshot in there? You like basically did nothing. Look at this. Does this look impactful to you?
No.
Not really, right? But if that trap combos into a hook, she's dead all of a sudden, right? So support is very important in the laning phase, right? Wait, is this where you OPGG them?
Yep.
Yes.
I was like, I'm getting smacked in lane, and I don't usually get smacked in lane. Why is this?
I didn't even see it. Oh, here we go. Ah, they're like all diamond, huh? So yeah, that's the first most obvious thing that comes out is, you know, when you guys are fighting for last hits, what's a good habit to insert there?
Fighting for last hits, I guess. How do they kill me, and how do we kill them?
True, but let's boil it down to like even more basic. So what I mean by basic is like every time you go for a minion, you don't want to think a lot in order to determine if you can get it or not, right? Like let's say you go for this minion and you say, okay, let's say our habit is how do I kill them? How do they kill me? Okay, how long is that going to take you to figure it out?
2 seconds.
That's a long time, right?
Yeah, it is.
You want to like a fourth of a second, right?
Okay.
So how can we get it down faster?
How do we get it down faster? I guess we just... I guess it would be looking at what are their like kill tools or like kill potential. Yeah, exactly. Like what so even lower level, what specifically is it? Abilities.
Okay, right? And then out the top of your head, your support's ability is the same goddamn thing the whole game, right?
Yep.
Which is what?
Q, hook.
Right. Does he have hook, right? Can we do something here, right? And then enemy is literally the same thing every game, which is in Senna and Ash's case, it's what?
I would say it's Senna Q, Senna W, and then Ash W, Ash R.
Yeah, Ash Volley, something like that, right? So you look at this minion, hook, volley, center missing. Okay, they're ganking me from the river potentially, right? And then we can like kite this way, right?
Okay.
So can you do that in 1/4 of a second or what?
Yes.
Yeah. So instead of like how we kill them, it literally is how we kill them, how they kill us, except you gotta go faster, right?
Even more.
You gotta make it the more specific you can get it, the faster your brain can process it, I think, right? Because the more higher level it is, the more you have to think about it to figure it out. I think at least, right? Until you can get to the point of it's all like instinctive. You do it so often that you're like, oh, how they kill us is some like mid roam with like combo, Senna, invisible, whatever. But when you're building this up, it has to be as low level as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you guys are actually starting the dragon. Is this legal? This is not legal, I don't think.
It's definitely a risky Drake timer.
I mean, let's talk about this. What do you think?
I guess the thought of it is we have bot pushed, but mid has no prio and Shen is already walking, and we have TP on Volibear. I think it's literally just a cheese drag. Like if we get away with it, we get away with it, and we probably shouldn't. But I can remember prior to jungler was just like we have drag timer if bot can come, and I was like, okay, sure.
Right. So I think that starting it is not necessarily the worst idea in the world, right? Maybe, like you said, maybe you can like cheese it away. But do you guys have a plan if they come stop you?
I would say we'd have 6 on our mid and jungle, so it would be Thresh looking for turn play.
Okay, I agree, right? So you're gonna say like that's the thing. If this is like a comms thing, this is where the comms thing comes into play. Because as an ADC, you just watch this unfold, essentially, right?
Yep.
And then for a comms thing, you can help your team though. If you want to look at like comms idea, you're like, okay, if they contest, we're turning with like hook into Lissandra ulti, something like that, right? That could be something you can help contribute when you see this, because all you can do really is like try and trap on a stun or like Q on a stun, which does like no damage. So yeah, but you guys got away with it, you know. So you know it's not necessarily legal. It's so funny. You guys put the pink down. You guys put the pink down later than earlier. What the heck?
Yeah.
But you know what? They didn't know, so we got away with it. So not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world, for sure. I mean, their ADC wasn't moving, so maybe that's a giveaway that they don't know. But one thing, if you do this often, you'll learn that the ADC will just come when the dragon's half health, and you guys are all of a sudden leashing for them, right?
Okay. For sure.
So, but yeah, if you guys can get away with it, that's not really a problem yet, right? I'm more concerned about the laning phase stuff with the whole 2v2. You try to go for a minion when you're Thresh at no hook, right? That was very illegal.
For sure.
F-Kite is jungle, huh?
It is.
You guys don't have to be afraid here. You can push this. Okay, let's talk about this. What do you think?
Okay, Ash has 6, I have 6. Now it's like, I mean, it's just, I felt honestly really like just not knowing what to do here. Because I was like trying to just last hit, and I just felt so pressured by their bot lane.
So why are you feeling so pressured here?
They're positioning aggressive and trying to trade with me.
So what do you think is gonna happen when okay, let's say when people are going for these minions, right? What's the habit we were currently talking about? You know, hook, NW, Ash ulti, something like that, right?
Yep.
So do we have hook up?
Yes, we have hook up.
Yeah, what do you think? Is it winnable to push this?
I would say no.
Why not?
Ash has 0, and I think they can just run me down.
Okay, they're gonna run you down. How?
Ash arrow into Senna W.
Well, didn't you take a specific summoner to prevent this?
Yeah, I did take cleanse.
Right.
So you think if I just push this and then recall, it's fine?
Well, let's figure it out, right? Let's say they aim you with the arrow, right, and you cleanse it. Okay, they have nothing left. What do we do?
Look for Thresh hook.
Right, we look for Thresh hook, right? And then how do they outplay this?
They flash Thresh hook or dodge it.
Right, they have to flash the Thresh Hook, right? So then after they flash, then it's an easy Flay auto attack ignite, right?
Okay.
So what do you think? Can they force a kill on you here?
No.
Yeah, they can't really force a kill on you here. But what if they aim Ash Arrow on Thresh? What do you think?
I think it's winnable, but I think it's winnable.
For who?
And I don't think they have enough damage to absolutely one-shot Thresh without us looking for some type of turn play.
Well, who says they have to like kill Thresh?
True, yeah.
Or what are they trying to do in this lane? I say just like a pure 2v2 perspective.
They're just trying to get advantages. So I would say they want to have prio and they want to try to force us out of lane. Somehow.
Well, who determines how you get an advantage in bot lane?
Supports.
Yeah, most of the time support. I think Ashe actually has a big impact here too. But yeah, a lot of times support, right? So in terms of Thresh, obviously our advantage comes from hooking someone, right?
Yeah.
Then Senna, what does Senna do?
Senna, I mean, Senna in lane to me is just like, she's just annoying. She just hits you when she can, and chunks you.
Right? What's that called?
Trade.
Yeah, she's trying to trade down. How come she can trade? She's gonna heal herself, right?
Yep.
So, what are they looking for? They're trying to trade.
Correct.
And what are you guys looking for? We need to hook a guy so we can like. Yeah, exactly. You need to kill someone on a hook, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right. So if they arrow Thresh, what do you think is gonna happen?
If they arrow Thresh, they just like trade they basically just trade his HP. Yeah,
exactly. Trading arrow for like 1,000,000 HP, hopefully, right? And then he has the base, you guys can't do anything, and then it's really sad. And if they use arrow on your face and you cleanse it, it's no longer like necessarily winning for them because you just walk away, and then we can look for a hook, right?
That makes sense.
So yeah, that's why a lot of times the guy with the cleanse needs to be the one tanking the arrow, so that we have some playmaking potential, right? Yep. But it's very much like this is not something you'll ever learn unless you fight for the minions, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. And it's more like you're afraid of the arrow, you have a solution. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Right. So you can figure out what happens. Right. This is not something you learn unless you've seen it like 1,000,000 times. Right. I've seen this situation a lot of times because there's a lot of Ashe going around recently. Right. So then you're like, okay, what is arrow good on? You know, is arrow good on this guy or not this guy? Well, I mean, if you use it on the guy with cleanse, you're gonna have a problem for the next minute and 30 seconds. So maybe you can use it to trade. Oh, speaking of which, they're trading with Thresh, right?
Yeah.
Is this a trade or what?
Yeah, it is.
What do you think? Yeah, so it's exactly what we described, right? It's just a little bit long ways coming, right? So that's why you need to be the one standing in front, because if they hit the Thresh like this, we have a problem here.
Yeah.
Right. So you see how it's like if you've seen the pattern enough times, then you can like replicate it, right? So I'm just telling you here, if you stand right in front of Thresh, but not like too far in front, he can look for a hook after you cleanse for sure. Okay. Right? Flash play is actually probably winning here unless they have some kind of TP. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. They're gonna try and trade. It's basically all support based, right? It's actually really obnoxious that the guy with the playmaking tool, like the Thresh hook, how much pressure is he under to land this?
So much pressure.
Right, he has like he's basically dying, so he has to cast it fast.
Yeah.
And if you know he has to cast it fast, how easy is it for enemy team to dodge?
How easy is it for the enemy team to dodge?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
Super easy. You're gonna flash, you can dodge it, you can heal dodge. It doesn't matter. Like it's very hard to hit, right? A lot of times that's why you want to keep the so-called carry under as little pressure as possible. That's another reason why we should like tank hook for him with cleanse, right? So he can take his time to land hook. Otherwise, there's no way you guys can win, right? So basically, that's the laning phase. We're seeing in a nutshell is just 2v2 ideas, right? Okay. So it's basically what to do when we're fighting for minions based off of both sides bot lane, essentially, right? So you were fine pushing there up until we like gave away the wave, and yeah, basically we were fine until we like let the wave go. Nice catch though. What the hell? Nice timer here to go mid. This Senna didn't base or something. Also, that Flay didn't go into trap. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone's getting stomped. It's bad. Wait, don't you need to cover mid? There's a cannon wave.
Probably should have, but I think he said he had TP coming up.
Yeah, but he's dead for 20 seconds, so that wave's gone, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So this is a fast like thing you can go over here is, let's say like somehow your mid's dead, right? How do you recognize if you should go mid or not to cover?
Death timer.
Right, it's like, is he gonna get to his wave in time?
Yeah.
Question. So answer is no. Okay, easy default is just cover, right?
Okay.
And then when he comes out of base, then it's up to him to figure out, does he need to go mid or bot, right?
Okay.
But usually he just goes bot to cover one wave and you go bot after, right? Or he just goes back mid, right?
That makes sense.
But yeah, you definitely need to cover there. Like he's dead, right? Like he said, yeah, TP and then he TP'd and the whole wave is gone, right?
Yeah.
So actually, I think it was like 3 waves. What the hell? He actually lost like 3 waves there.
He did.
It's the cannon wave, an extra wave, and then a 3rd wave he didn't catch in time. Look at that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe it's not 3 waves, maybe it's like 2 waves. But yeah, he still lost a lot. Wow, you guys are really unable to play the game now.
Yeah.
Based off what happened earlier. I think the whole level 2 thing, the level 2 fight where he missed hook and we try to do something anyways, that's probably a big one.
Yeah, okay? Agreed.
In laning phase. Whenever your support is very not like binary or linear or whatever, but they have a clear way to win and they don't have the ability up, then you cannot play the game, essentially. Okay. Or even attempt to play the game. Kind of airy here, by the way. Yeah. I think we saw splitters, right? Oh, it's doomed. Oh, it's doomed. Yeah. Oh no. What do you think?
I mean, I just have to identify what they're looking for. And it's
True.
Like, okay, they've already chunked me a little bit, and so like drag is coming up. Our mid jungle's backing. They're gonna look for a play for dragon.
True, but I mean they can't even see your. It's more basic than that, right? Let me. It's very. Here's the good thing about habits is that if you see it like if you try and fix this one thing, it should fix a lot of problems, okay. Right? So I want to show you this 5-second clip again.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we lost hook. That's basically what it boils down to, right? Yeah. We lost hook. It doesn't matter your mid and jungle are like basing or whatever. You guys are losing this no matter what happens. Right?
Yeah, agreed.
So that's you have no hook, and then what you try and do?
I tried to walk up to the wave.
Yeah, exactly, right? Is this not the same story again and again? Exactly. So you try and go for the minions. He has no hook. It's literally impossible, right? He can't even hook action to the tower because he has no hook. Look at that.
Yeah.
He had hook at the very end of the whole thing. So yeah, and it had been like 10 seconds since he threw out his last hook. I don't know if you know hook cooldown, but
it's like
should be like 18 seconds. It's really insane. Unless you hit it. It's actually 20 seconds. 18, 16, 14, 12, right? And if he hits it, he gets a 3-second refund. So yeah, he has no hook. You cannot play the game for half a wave, essentially, right?
Okay.
So that's basically what it's boiling down to. Is you need to pay attention to your support. Every time you go for a minion, what do you do?
Look at the supports.
Yeah, exactly. Look at your support cooldown. Does he have? I don't know if it's Lulu shield, Nami wave, Thresh hook, right? So if he doesn't have this stuff, you literally cannot win.
Okay.
It's physically impossible. These fights aren't even close, right?
Agreed. So
that's the difference right now between you and this guy is that he's just literally hitting you when you guys have no hook and you're not quite responding in a manner that's gonna let you get away with it, right? Mm-hmm. So see this. Oh, nice try there. He has no hook. You try to auto her. That's illegal.
Yep.
It's really sad. She outshades you now, right? Look at this.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, check this out. 112. She did 132 to you. Did I see that correctly? Am I seeing this correctly? Yeah. Let me see. No. Wait, why is 20 mana? Oh, no. She did 112 to you. And you did 100 to her. And she heals. You guys trade it evenly, but then she heals. So it's like, oh, that's unfortunate. Illegal trade, I think. Unless your jungle is ganking or something. I don't think your bot lane's ever coming bot, by the way. They have a Shen, so it's pretty much not okay to come bot. Ever. Unless you can kill through Shen ulti. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, we got a man immune, so we're playing for the late game, right? We just have to pray at this point. I think man immune when you're losing is actually not bad, because you're already fucked, right? So you might as well play for the Muramana.
I literally just build Miramon in every AD carry. I love Zion. I've actually been playing Miramon as Zion, and it feels amazing. Not gonna lie.
I think it sounds like sounds not necessarily the worst thing in the world. So also, yeah, this is the same concept here, right? Your mid laner died. Which lane do you need to cover? It's always mid lane, right?
Yeah, it's always mid lane.
So yeah, you need to go mid here. You do realize that. I think someone said something.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they're hitting the tower. Yeah. You need to cover the mid lane. So it's very much your main laner is dead. Are they gonna get back in time to catch the minions? If the answer is no, you cover always, because mid is the most important lane to cover, right?
Agreed.
It's just this tower is just gone. This game is super dunzo, to be quite honest. Okay, let's talk about this section here, right? We were getting dove or something.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on here, but oh, nice hook. Okay, we missed a trap idea. Let's talk. I mean, we can talk about this, I guess. What do you think about this whole sequence of events?
Trap on hook. So I would be. I mean, it's like okay, I played it mechanically perfectly, but it's just the point of why are you even there in the first place?
Ah, right. Why are we here?
Tower's obviously gone. They have Asho and Galio's on flank.
Well, I'm not even sure if we know Galio's here, right? Do we?
Well, we see Galio here, and then he walks into fog.
All right, so we're just busy like killing the minions, right?
Yep.
What do you think? Is there really anything to do here at this tower?
No.
All right, how come? How do we know if there's an ability to do something at the tower or not?
Well, we want to turn on hook.
Okay.
I think Thresh has hook, but at this point in the game, I don't think it's winning.
Right, because of course you have no damage, right?
And also they have mana advantage, so it's just like it's kind of
right. We're just getting dove or something, right?
Yeah.
Or losing dragon pressure if we have to base and they don't, right? Anything along those lines. So it's like, okay, you can't defend the tower because you have no way to kill them, right?
Yeah.
That's basically the gist of it. So we just need to. So you see what happened here? We're killing the minion. This is fine. This is all fine, right? Up until when is it not fine?
Right now.
Right, you're trying to hit her. Right. So remember, it's all based off of what? You being able to do something is based off of what?
The supports.
Right. This is
in this case, Asho.
Yeah, the guy who can do something essentially. As Caitlyn, you cannot do something, right?
Okay.
So if you're trying to hit her, what's the point? Will that allow Thresh to land a hook?
No. Right.
Not really. So yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Honestly, if this I don't know what happened here, but I think if they timed this any better, you could have been really sad, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, how close that punch was. That's Monka. So yeah, it's just not happening, essentially. Oh, here we go. They're sieging again. What determines if your team can do something in this case? Here we go. Let's talk about like from a team fight perspective.
Team fight perspective, we're looking for Volibear engage or Lizar or Threshhook.
Well, in this case, let's look at this screenshot here.
This screenshot, okay. Kane is looking for a flank.
Okay, so if you can land a knockout, what else?
Yeah, I guess, and then knock up into it would be Threshhook.
Yes, exactly. So we're looking for these two things. So, is there anything you can do to help them land this?
I would say no. I mean, maybe I can walk to them, like bait them to try to hit me.
Okay, yeah, something like that, right? But that's the essence of, I think, what this whole replay has been. Is you're trying to do something without considering these ideas. So now it's like, can we make a habit of considering these things before you go do something? Because that was the whole laning phase, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So that's let me show you a nice clip here. Did you watch Twitch Rivals by any chance?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay, let me show you a specific play that comes into mind. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I think it's in my newest video. Let me show you from my point of view. This is the. Let me show you. This is the game, right? Here we go. Take a look at this, right? So on our team, let's take a look at the screenshot here. What can we play for as a team?
You're playing off of Thresh Hook, and if Silas steals ulti, probably you're looking off of Silas ulti, I guess.
Yeah, whose ulti though? It can't just be like a random ulti, right?
It has to be Cassia by the looks of it.
Yeah, better to steal Cassia ulti. Everything else is useless here, right? So, how can you help them do this?
We can help them do this by like baiting, making ourselves look juicy, but then outplaying in some way.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. What do you think? Is that landing a hook?
Yep.
Did you do that? I mean, did we help land this hook without pressing any buttons?
We did.
Yeah. So it's very much, that's your job. Like, how much damage do I do here? The enemy and BF.
Not very much.
Like nothing. Like actually nothing, right?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, right? Maybe we can help follow up, but in the grand scheme of things, is pretty much nothing by ourselves. And we have more than 10 CS a minute. Yeah, that's what I want to emphasize to you when you're playing this role in Season 10 is your ability to do stuff is, in the early mid-game, is dependent on how the team does stuff, right?
Okay.
And then, if you look at this, what does it look like from his perspective?
He's trying to do something. And then you start to get juicy, and then he gets caught, yeah.
Exactly, right? So that's the idea. Is not that you need to hit him or anything like that. It's more like you need to trick him, right? Okay. You trying to hit them is after you're strong, right? So like this is the same idea here. Where like, okay, you want to hit him, but why? You do no damage, right?
Yeah.
If anything, it's like, oh, we're trying to trick them into diving so we can land a hook on their tower or something like that. But I don't think you're planning that, right? So that's something you need to. I think the easiest thing to work on, or the easiest thing to work on with the highest reward. So if you go back in the laning phase, we're like 1830, right? 1830, right? Okay. If we look at this, how do we accomplish this?
We accomplish what we want level 2, and now we're gonna look for Thresh Hook into Flay. And we aim Senna, so now we just run.
Right. Anything exactly. You see how it's like a lot more obvious. Yeah. There's only one thing we can do. He missed, fucking run, right?
Yeah.
So now that you think about it that way, it's not like I need a trap or like cue him or whatever. You literally can't do anything unless he lands the hook, right?
Okay.
So I think that's the easiest way to highlight that is that it's actually impossible, right? Okay. You doing stuff in the early mid game is based off your brain and not you being able to hit people, right? So okay, let's go back to where we were. But that's the basically what's going on in this whole replay so far, right? You see this? It's like, wow, we did nothing to this Karthus, right? Yeah. It's more like he's trapped in the box and he got K-noted rather than us free hitting him, right? Wow, did they actually just in-tier? Hold up. How did this happen? Are they like stealing this blue with like 0 teammates? Their bot lane's not here.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's an easy dub, right? Nice. Let's go get the dragon, guys. Okay, good. Your team went to do the drag. Wait, why are you basing here? Hold up.
I should have helped with drag.
Or
push mid.
What else can you be doing? Yeah, push mid. Why push mid?
Lissandra's bot, and that's like the only lane to push.
Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so you know how we were talking about you basically can't do anything as ADC until your team allows you to do stuff, right? Or more like your team has to be able to do something by themselves and you're just helping out.
Yeah.
When is it the reverse, where they're helping you?
They're helping me by drawing pressure elsewhere.
Well, just from a PvP perspective, like, let's say mid-game fight breaks out. Your team is only going to win through a Lissandra ulti or Volibear Q or something crazy like that, right? Okay, let's say it's 50 minutes in the game. How will your team win?
By being a fed AD carry, being farmed and having items.
Right, you're going to one-shot someone with a headshot, right? You're going to stat check everyone on the enemy team. So how do you get to that point?
Gotta farm.
Yeah, exactly. So if you look at this and their whole team died, how do we help ourselves get to that point?
We have to get gold by farming.
You gotta push mid essentially, right? Or you need to activate your mana immune or something along those lines. Okay. So it's your time to scale. So if you use it to base, we might not be getting to that point, right? There's no way you lose this. You have smite. I mean, look at that. I mean, they're inting here, right? You just run at them, right? Look at this. I mean, is this ADC not doing exactly what you did?
True.
Look at this.
Yep.
She could be 6-0 right now. Does that change anything for her?
Nope.
No, she still dies. The same goddamn thing. Volibear Q can't knock up. And her team can't do anything here because they're all dead. Right? So what can she do by herself? Arrow's not going to change anything. I don't think Ascended W does anything, so they auto lose. You see how that works?
Yeah, I do.
It's a very specific thing you need to play for as a team, right? And if you don't accomplish that, it's an auto loss because you literally cannot win. It's physically impossible. Dude, look at it. Look at this. 403, right? 160 CS at 18 minutes, 2 items, literally one shot, didn't do anything, right? Look at this. Look at this. She walked up and instantly died after one auto attack, right?
Yeah.
So that's I think the big thing to look at here, especially in season 10. It's very emphasized in season 10. I think this concept of you really can't do anything because you physically can't do anything. So you need to help your team until you get to the point where you can do something, right?
Okay.
Like at what stage of the game can she 1v3 this?
I would say probably 3 items with QSS.
Yes, I would. No, I would agree. 3 items QSS, right? Later in King Runon's Infinity Edge QSS. Boom. She can 1v3 now, right? But we're not at that point yet, so this is illegal, right? It's just physically not possible. Like, I don't even know what she's supposed to do. I don't even know what she was doing there, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Okay, your team is now criminals, right? Guys, what are you guys doing? Hello?
Yeah, we're running it down.
This is just FF here because you have no Sandra ulti. He's bot here and no mana. So it's the same. It's actually the same thing, okay? Yeah. Wait, so have you heard of the main, what I've been calling the main character habit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's literally this idea in a nutshell, right?
Totally.
How do you know if you should help a fight or not? Do we have any main characters here?
And
right?
No, we do not.
Yeah, I don't see. No one here is going to carry the fight, right? So, guys, this is just inting, right? Let's say Lissandra just is magically here. She doesn't have mana for full combo, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is just super doomed. I don't even know why you're trying to help this.
Yeah.
There's like nothing to do here. Isn't that great? Look at your auto attacks here. Look at this. This is great, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you like that headshot? Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're so impactful. So yeah, it's basically playing around your, learning how to play around your teammates. This tower is also indefensible, by the way, unless 2 specific people come.
Pretty sure I realized that.
Are they coming? What do you think?
Are they coming? Slowly. I would say slowly they are.
Well, is Kane coming?
He's farming.
Right. And can Lissandra be here?
No.
Why not? Check it out. Here we go. This is very right here. Boom.
So she just pushed bot and she's in base.
Okay. What's in the middle of the screen here?
Middle of the screen.
What are we looking at?
Looking at the scoreboard.
Okay. Look at Lissandra here.
She has. I mean, what are you trying to get me to realize?
Well, how did she get here?
Oh, she can't.
Are you sure?
She has to walk. Well, I mean, she could TP, I guess.
She could TP, right? Under what circumstances would she ever TP?
If we can save the tower and try to kill them.
Yeah. Essentially, if they're sieging, right? And we can TP into Lissandra flash ulti, right?
Okay.
And then what about your Kane? Can your Kane do something off that?
Yes, probably if he's there.
Oh yeah, he's gonna knock up 100. We're gonna combo someone, right? And what's your role in all this?
To deal damage when I can and not die.
Oh, is it to do damage when you can? I guess that's true, but you have a better role than that.
To bait, I guess.
Yeah. Look juicy, like you told me, right? So here's the thing: is like that's basically how you look at this, right? And you say, hey, your Kane's not even showing up. So if they siege this, maybe we have a problem, right? Well, they didn't siege this, but that's how we can like know how we win fights in the next like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Is coming up with this strategy. It's like, think about it this way. Since you can't do anything with your mechanics, you must now use your brain.
Okay.
Right? In order to figure out how to win. Because you by yourself, you can't do anything, right? Actually, like with your items, how long is it going to take for you to do something?
Once I'm like 3 items.
Yeah, you need Mana, you need Infinity Edge, you need some kind of Zeal item, and then you probably need something after that. So right now we have nothing out. We have nothing. Yeah. This game's kind of over unless your team hard carries this. But yeah, we don't have any of those right now. So that's why you have to, figure out how to get your teammates to help you here. Okay, so is this not a TP behind them, guys? Hello? Oh my god, they're just sieging mid. This is illegal. Your team's trolling. Or if you're not calling for it, you're also trolling, right? But yeah, they're definitely trolling here, right? How do we do this?
We do this by TP flank, Lissandra flash R, and Decay knock up into like big team fight.
Yeah, who are we aiming here?
We're aiming Ash.
Yeah, we're aiming Ash, right? So, you know, you can start baiting when your team is ready here, but I don't think they're going for this for some reason. Really does not make any sense. But yeah, you know, that's the thing. If your team can do something they don't, you just have to give it up, right? That's fine. So just don't int, right? Yeah, oh, we're trying something now. Where's the Lissandra TP, guys? Hello? This is int. You see how this works, right? Guys, that's not, the timing's incorrect. Hello? Okay, this is a disaster. Maybe we can help. Okay, here we go. She eventually got something here. Okay, you're dead here, by the way, by a center flash.
Yeah.
Oh, we're dead as fuck. Let's take a look. What do you think about this?
I'm trying to hit when I can. And then, I mean, it's just the fight's over. Like, how do I help them? I can't.
Okay. Yeah, how do we help them? You literally said you're trying to do as much damage as you can, but what's the problem here?
Problem is, our teammates are already dead.
Well, do you not that they're already dead? I mean, you guys won the fight, right?
Okay. I have nothing else to play off of because all our important cooldowns are down.
Okay. Think of it this way. Okay. Remember, how do we win these fights? As a team.
As a team, we one-shot their carries.
True, but more a level down. How do we do it? Remember, it's like in lane we're talking about what's the habit on minions, and you're like how we kill them, how they kill us. But that's gonna take too long.
Lissandra R.
Yeah, Lissandra ulti somehow, right? And then you guys can combo off that. So what's your role with this? Knowing this.
To follow up with trap.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, how can I help follow this up? So if we watch this, what's the problem with how we're playing this?
There's nothing for me to follow up with.
Well, why is that?
I mean, I would
Get out here. Look at this. Lissandra came in. Yep. How do we help?
With trap.
How come we can't get it?
We can't get it because their fight is like out of my reach.
It is out of your reach, right? Why is the fight out of your reach?
Because I'm getting zoned by the Shen and then the Senna.
From here. What made it out of your reach?
Thresh died, so it was then. I mean, right now it's a 2v5 or 2v4 because Karthus in here.
Let's watch the whole thing in full here.
So there's something I'm able to do more. You're saying I'm able to do more in the fight?
Right. Sure, what's the idea? How do we win this fight? We have to help Lissandra somehow, or Kayn, or Volibear.
Okay.
We have to help them somehow, right?
Yep.
So I want you to look at your character and tell me, what are we doing that helps them?
I mean, I'm doing nothing in the fight.
Yeah, nothing helps them, right? Nothing we're doing here is helping them, right?
Yes.
So how do we change that?
I mean, I guess I could have. Like, I just don't see a way to help them. Like, I guess I can be hitting Ash here. I guess no.
You're just dying then, right?
Shouldn't I just be hitting Ash?
Well, how do we remember? What's one way to help them? What did we just see? There's like few examples. What's the example I showed you? How did I help my Thresh?
Off of hook.
Okay, how did I do that though?
You trapped on, or you just you baited and then were able to deal damage, correct?
Okay, so it's like looking juicy essentially, right?
Yeah.
You're like pull them out of position. So if you look at this, I want you to look at this team fight, okay. Right? The goal is like we're trying to land a bunch of bullshit on Ashe.
Yep.
How did you pull Ashe out of position?
I mean, she was just heading up in the fight to deal damage to our Thresh.
Sure, but how do we help with this?
We trap. Or I can trap the quarter in between the turrets.
Okay, I mean, that's one way to help. But you unintentionally helped here. I think, right?
Oh, I got it.
Look at Ashe here. Well, you autoed Ashe. What does that do?
Dealing damage.
What? It doesn't really do damage, does it?
No, not really.
You did not. You literally did no damage, actually.
Okay.
But you did. What does an auto do, though?
I hit 189.
Well, from a mental standpoint, not like from a physical standpoint. If you're playing this Ashe, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, how are they able? What abilities are they going to use to try to kill me? And
okay, true. Yeah. But you see the Caitlyn auto attack you. What do you do?
I would just kite forward.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like I'm gonna kill you, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Because she's like trying to hit people, she got hit by the Kayn hook, right? I mean the Kayn knockup.
Okay.
Which eventually comboed into the Sandra ulti, right?
Yep.
So that's unintentional, but we did it. So how can you make that intentional?
Intentional. How can I make that intentional? I guess just baiting and looking juicy.
True. So what ability? What you can? There's something that Caitlyn can do too. That can catch Ashe.
I can trap in front of her.
Okay, that's one way. What's another way?
Net her in the face?
Yeah, you can net her in the face, right?
Okay.
I mean, if you're Ashe, you get netted in the face and the TP is channeling, what are you going to do? You're kind of dying, right?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So that's the thing is like, okay, let's take a look at your abilities here.
Okay.
Right? And what's the problem here with how we're using our abilities here?
I'm not having good ability usage.
It's not helping our team. Yeah, exactly. And if you Q this, what's the problem with this?
Now I have no Q for 5 seconds.
All right, and I thought you wanted to help combo off of Cassandra or something, right?
Yeah.
But we can't combo. Now we literally can't do anything here.
Okay.
Right? Because we already used our abilities. Like we already used all of this, and it like didn't really do anything essentially. Okay. Right? Use like 5 abilities. We didn't have any impact on the fight, right? So if we want to have impact on the fight, like how do we have better impact? Essentially, is playing off your teammates here. Well, how do we play off our teammates? Don't use anything until you know you can help them.
Okay.
Essentially, right? Because when we talked about like how do you help kill Ashe here from this picture, it's like impossible because you already used your dat.
Yeah.
And you have no traps, so all you can do is just ulti, right?
For sure.
That's kind of the thing you want to look at here. Let's say your team can't quite find the fight they need. You just need to run.
Okay.
Right? Until you can help follow up. Like look at this. Here's like the good example is like this one. Like what did I do with my abilities when I'm baiting Cassio?
Basically you're just using trap to get vision and then you're not wasting them.
Yeah, I'm just not doing anything. And then when he lands hook, then we can throw everything in her face, right?
Okay.
It's the same idea. Because if you try and use Q and E and whatever, and then the hook lands, you guys have no follow-up.
Okay.
Right? So I think that's a main idea in these fights essentially. Because you're obviously not going to kill the front line by yourself, right? So your role is going to be more of a supportive role, how you help your teammates do this. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay, now that we know how the fight went, how would you change this?
I would save traps and save my abilities and wait for our turn play. Okay,
yeah, exactly, right? And if you need to bait someone, then you just walk up and you net her in the face when your team's going in. Something like that, right? See how like they're like running at you, you just need to walk away. Okay. Instead of using, I think you like panic net here or something, right?
Yeah, I do.
And then if you need a reposition, how do we do it? So we can help kill Ashe.
We just run away.
Yeah, find like an ulti angle or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
Here's like a spicy example. You could just ulti her right now when the channel is coming. Yeah. Well, not right now, but when the Sandra TP is showing up, you could just ulti her. And everyone's going to be like, why is Caitlyn ulting in the middle of the team fight? Like right here, you could just you could net away an ulti. That works, right? Okay. Damage is relevant on Ashe. Yeah, you want to do something that helps your team win the fight.
That makes sense.
So in this case, so here's the thing: when you do this and you're like trapping on Thresh and you're kind of auto attack and headshot and stuff, if you have 6 items, that's all you. You play for yourself because you're the guy who's gonna carry, right? This looks very good. If you're just playing, if you have like 1 million items, you play for yourself. But we're in the mid game where you don't do anything by yourself, right? Yeah. So we can't really play for ourselves because even if you have a good positioning, you don't do any damage.
Okay.
And so you need to play for it's basically playing for whoever in your team can carry. This is also int, by the way. Oh no. Guys, this is illegal. Thresh is just dead here, right? No way to save him, pretty sure. Goodbye. Oh, look at that headshot. Did 150 damage.
Unlucky.
You should probably not buy the Hex Drinker, by the way. We should talk about itemization too. Because let's say you buy the Hex Drinker. What's the problem with this?
I just don't deal any damage.
Exactly. And then how is your build delayed? When do you get to do damage?
It probably is my spike like a 1300 gold.
So. Exactly. And you don't have 1300 gold to waste, so
for sure. Yeah,
we can't buy that. It doesn't matter if you're getting one shot, you're just giga useless if you buy that. So
okay.
Yeah. It's basically you need to become a threat and then you can start building like defensive stuff, right?
That makes sense.
Oh, this Ashe is just dead. Oh, look at that Q though. Look at that Q though. Let's watch this. Kane finds a nice fight, and you can hit Ashe. Is this exactly what we're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
You can help them after when they're making their play, right? The net on Senna is a nice try, but yeah, you see what I mean by like playing for yourself?
Yeah.
You're trying to make like a solo play on Senna. What do you think is gonna happen? It literally does nothing, right?
It doesn't work.
It does no damage. It literally does no damage. You just prefer to auto attack. Until your Lissandra comes in with a CC or your King comes in with a knockup, then you can combo, right? So, yeah. Oh, that Q though, synced with Lissandra. That was awesome. Yeah, basically, ADC is all about comboing with teammates, right?
Okay.
Until you're giga strong, you don't need anyone anymore. You're strong, independent ADC. Until that point, you can't do anything. So, okay, you're walking into cart this Monk S.
Yeah, I shouldn't. I should be just staying in pit.
Yeah, you just wait until they land CC and you trap, right? Or EQ is fine. You actually took a lot of damage here. You might die. Oh, Hex Drinker OP. Oh? That's not good. Okay. Nice. Oh, feels bad. Aw, man. How do we combo with this? I mean, you already know, but...
Combo off that hook.
Exactly. So, that's the thing, is like, you know this, you just have to be only paying attention to it.
Okay.
Right? That's the only thing you care about, is how to combo with teammates. Right?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because look at this. How many look at your auto attacks here. Look at this. Fucking, it does nothing. That was a crit, by the way.
Negative damage.
It's actually nothing. Oh my god. Look at this. It's taking. Oh my god. The fight's over and you kill this guy and your whole team's already dead, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you need a combo with teammates. You would have killed him faster, right?
Yeah.
With the hook combo.
This is one of my first scaling games. I've been working on it. I mean, I feel like the meta is basically Ezreal Ashe, and then Caitlyn has also been. I've been seeing people having lots of success on her.
Oh yeah. If you can get enough items, she becomes really insane for sure. Or if the laning phase is really good too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, I can't really see what's going on in the fight, but that's the thing is like, let's say now you know you were basically playing off your teammates, then your screen has to be on them a lot of times, right?
Yeah. I need to work on playing unlocked more.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because otherwise, how can you tell what's going on in a team fight?
For sure.
Okay, we're going for Baron. Nice. We have Lissandra ulti still. Oh wait, she went to defend mid. Okay. Sure. She probably shouldn't have defended mid, but maybe that's just me. Oh my god, they're inting here. Maybe not. Where's Arcane? Wait, why did Kane's base? Wait, no, he stopped his base, and then he got. Wait, what the fuck? No, he just stopped his base on accident.
He stopped his base.
Stopped his base on accident. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, you see how like, how did you know? How did I notice so fast? What do you think?
He's just not recalling.
I was like, no, it's like, you know, how does your team win this fight?
Oh, just we need Kane to win.
Yeah, it was the Kane knockup, guys. Can't knock up into hook, right? Otherwise, you can't win this.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So it's just doomed. We have no can knock up. Ah, look at that damage though. Now that you comboed off the hook, a lot better now. Hey, is that can knock up or what? Didn't work because they have Shen ulti. It feels bad. Oh my god, second K knockup. That's sick. Oh, you almost had a trap on her. Nice try. Well, this ulti is spicy. You should walk up here, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Feels bad. You don't need to net that, right? You have cleanse?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really worried about that kind of stuff. I think the majority of this is gonna be about how we can play our fullest potential with our teammates, essentially. And that'll allow you to do stuff, right? Because if you look at this whole game, how much of it is you? Just solo play. Like 0%, essentially, right?
Yeah, not very much.
Yeah. The only time you get money or items or whatever is because your team has done something good and they're allowed to do something, right? This Ashe is definitely dying, hopefully. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god, please. Oh, okay, nice. Volibear just soloed her somehow. I don't even know how. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Nice. I don't know if you're watching the rest of the fight, but when you see something like this, a strong habit is just paying attention to the other fight, essentially, going on over here.
Yeah.
Or pay attention to who's gonna carry the fight, essentially. So, I mean, they have no Ashe, so I guess no one can carry the fight on their team, right? Maybe Galio? I don't know. He's just dying. Nice, nice. We're killing everyone. This is winnable, dude. Holy shit. Is that flash worth it? You know what? Fuck it. It's worth it, right? Think about it this way. If you need to make more money, flash to kill is fine, I think. Okay. And if you have enough money, you need to win the game, flash to kill is probably not as fine. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Oh my god, we're strong. Let's go.
Yeah, I brought myself back into this game.
Now we can play for ourselves.
That far behind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we should never be that super far behind, right? But now we're gonna carry it. Now it's all about Caitlyn. It's the Caitlyn show now, right? Okay, even though it's a 4v5, maybe winnable. She's kind of winning too fast? Question mark.
I feel like I should have.
No, this is just bad by your team, right?
Yeah.
No. Okay, how do we know this is just bad by your team?
It's 4v5 and we're like hard forcing.
True, but they're on the Baron. Remember, how do you guys win a fight? It always starts with how do you win a fight?
We have to try to combo and one-shot someone. And
combo how?
We combo Lizar with a Caitlyn hook. Or
okay, yeah, exactly. You need a combo with your trap or headshot net, right?
Okay.
So that's the thing, is the whole early mid game is the reverse. You're trying to help them land ulti or hook or whatever, because that kills them. Now it doesn't kill them anymore, right? So now it's like, okay, your traps will kill them. They need to help you land this stuff, right? So if you see this, you know, what was the problem with how we played this in the first 3 seconds?
First 3 seconds. I shouldn't waste that one trap there. And then once I see Thresh Hook, I should combo Thresh Hook.
Yeah, exactly. What'd you do instead here?
I queued.
Yeah, why are you queuing, right?
Yeah, no reason.
The queue doesn't do anything, right? It just actually prevents you from landing trap, unfortunately, right? If you look at this, there's a trap Galio, there's a trap on Shen, right? And then we can reposition while the traps are going off, anything like that. But
okay.
I think if you're, I don't know what you're trying to do here. Were you trying to steal or something? I don't think there's a high percentage play, to be honest. Yeah. Then your whole team's stuck on the other side. This is just a loss, unless you have a EW combo or something. Oh my god, are you guys winning this somehow? There's no way. Ash is still alive. Oh, you don't win this for sure. Okay, yeah. I was like, there's no way, right? So yeah, it's basically an exercise in the main character theory. Okay? Is how does the team win a fight? Right? In the early mid game, it's not you, and then in late game, it is you. Right? So it's basically, I think that's basically what we're seeing in these games for sure. For sure. Okay, let's go to the next one. Wait, do you have what you were saying something?
I mean, I just feel like I should have played that team fight differently.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's just like instead of being on the other side of the wall, I should go by where Kane is.
I mean, being on the other side of the wall is fine, right? How come you didn't do any damage?
Just missing traps and stuff.
Exactly, right? I mean, you being on that side of the wall, how does that change anything?
It doesn't.
You can like maybe auto attack better? Question mark? Not really, right?
Trap angles, and maybe I can backline. But...
There it is. Do you have better trap angles, right? Do you have better net combos, anything like that? So, but I think this positioning is totally fine, right? Okay. So it's just the way you play it. Yeah, exactly. The execution. You could say you would rather be here for the trap angles, or like so you can look for a headshot. You're stacking headshot, right? Maybe you have a headshot play on someone, but I think this positioning is not necessarily losing for sure.
That makes sense. Okay.
Right, because I mean, you can plan to take the blast cone, for example, anything like that.
For sure.
It's just what are you looking for is the question.
Yeah.
If you're looking for auto attacks only, you can go around the wall. If you're looking for trap combo, your Thresh is on this side, right? And he's going right now, so I don't think you have time to go around, right?
Totally.
Stuff like that. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. It's less about this situation and more about how you approach every fight, essentially.
Okay.
Right? So if you think Kaelin's gonna win by Runan's Murmana and like a headshot, then you should approach this way, right? Mm-hmm. If you think we're gonna win with Lissandra ulti and Thresh hook into trap, you should, this is fine, right? Yeah. So it's just, you have to have something in mind, I think. Right? That isn't just, we just fight, I think. Right? It can't just be just fighting, because obviously it doesn't work. It has to be something, the more specific, the better, is basically what's going on. So let's take a look at this game though. So basically all of the laning phase was how you win, right?
Yep.
How you win specifically. I mean, this is pretty obvious.
How do we win specifically? We just poke them.
Yeah, poke the shit out of them, right?
And counter they're all in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get hooked. Just throw a bunch of shit at them. Oh my god. You got hooked through the minion. Unlucky. Oh, this is doomed, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope this is solo queue. Is this solo queue?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. Not your team. I was like, yo, something's wrong here. But it's okay. Not really your fault. That was a nice try throwing Q on Kai'Sa, but I think he just killed himself. To be quite honest. Okay. There's really nothing to do here. This is fine. It doesn't do anything. Thresh is just inting, right? Check it out. This is why support is so important. Look at this. He threw hook here, but his Kai'Sa can't follow up, right?
For sure.
So what's the point? He's just inting. You just int your hook away, right? So that's why you guys are just hitting him. You can actually kill him, by the way. You can E for it if you really want to. Okay, he's gone. That's fine. But yeah, you see how it's like, oh my god, he's dead! Yo, Xerath saved it. From int to Snipe King. Wow. What is this game? You see how this game works, right?
Yeah, it did.
It's always like we have to play for something on our team, and that's how we're gonna win, right? So pretty much bot lane in a nutshell is how to combo with teammates. It's like one of the most team reliant roles, but also the strongest role if you can do it perfectly, right?
Yep.
Imagine if you have perfect follow-up and never mess up, never get engaged on it and stuff like that. Then you're just like ungodly, unkillable.
Just kind of why people just play Ezreal now. It's like, how do you kill that guy? He builds armor and MR and SE.
Right, and the follow-up is easy. It's just press R and a hook or something, right?
Yeah, totally.
So as long as you don't try and do any solo plays like Ian or something stupid. I did that yesterday or the day before or whatever. Then you're just gonna win.
Yeah,
so it's very simple. Yeah, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Oh, I got the dragon. Is this legal? You guys are really getting away with this bullshit, but you know what? Graves does dragon really effectively, so this is not as bad as the other one.
And I mean, we're double dashes, so we just dash over the wall and we're fine.
Okay, we got away with it? Sure. Okay. This is not good, right? Yeah. What are you guys chasing? Hold up.
So we missed Xerath Q, and then it's just like, he whiffs, now we have to run.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you can ulti in the face or something, because this is Monka. We're actually dying here, by the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. So what do you think?
I mean, it's, first of all, I was kind of thinking, oh, Thresh is probably roaming because there's a mid play, but I mean, we don't know that, so that's not, we just can't play off that. Also, we're playing off of our support, so once our support misses, we have to run.
Right. So you see, look at what we're doing here. We're just autoing her or something, right?
Yeah.
How effective is this?
Not very effective.
Yeah, you only stack Conquer, and it's still not winning, right? So, look, she's ulting in the middle of two waves in you guys, and it's not even close to losing, right? She's literally inside 2 waves in front of you two, and you guys are still losing, right? How insane is that? It's literally based off how your win condition, which is support, okay? So that's the main theme in your laning phase is it's almost like you're playing by yourself, I think, right?
Yeah. So
you need to pay very close attention to your support here. Like, oh, he's just trying to poke. Why would you even try and hit her on a minion?
No
he just outtrades you, right? Yeah, there's actually no point. Like, look at this. You hit her with a Q, and she Q auto-attacked you. Who won this?
She did.
Yeah, she has Halo Blades, the lifesteal, whatever. Yeah. Wasn't even close, right? Not even close, unfortunately. You landed a Q. It wasn't even auto-attack. It was a straight-up Q in the face and you lost, right? So that's, I think, a big thing to look at in the laning phase is anytime you want to fight or last hit a minion, you need to look at your support, right?
Great.
And you look at your support and say, okay, are we doing what they want to do? If the answer is no, then you probably want to stop doing what you're doing fast, right? Let's keep going, let's keep going. Okay. Fast forward. Okay, cool. Lane's in a good spot. As long as they can't force on your Xerath. Graves is here with the Rift Herald. Sure, this is all fine. Is this winning? That can't be winning. Monka. Graves almost died. It's kind of awkward, actually.
Yeah.
This should be fine, right? Sure. Okay, hold on. What is going on? What? Kai'Sa's ulting in here? This is not legal.
He's a Kai'Sa player.
This is literally not legal. Graves missed Q. She's still gonna die, by the way. See that? How do we know it's not legal?
It's just 80 carry things.
It's literally an 80. Yeah, like what are you gonna do here?
People.
Yeah, exactly. Like how do they win? Thresh hook into Kai'Sa combo.
Yep.
What is she doing? Ulti in without her Thresh hook.
Yeah,
you see Xerath's health? You see Xerath's health, right?
Yeah.
Is this close? Was this fight even close?
No.
Not even close. Not even remotely close. Xerath could be 1 health and he's still barriers and she loses, right?
Yeah.
So that's to hone in the point. The reverse is also true when the enemy ADC tries to do something. Like you saw that Ashe who was D2, straight inting, trying to fight that dragon, right? Same with this Kai'Sa, trying to make a solo play. Trying to make a solo play is always illegal unless it's like guaranteed for some reason, right? I mean, do you see this Graves damage? Is this not the funniest thing in the world?
Yeah. Boom.
He missed Q, by the way.
Yeah.
He literally missed Q. This guy better die. Oh, okay, it's fine. Alright, EU shows up. Let's run, boys. Okay, good. Jesus. What a game, right? This is what Season 10 has come to. So, yeah. Season 10 is all about keeping things clean in the early mid-game as an ADC. And then when the late game rolls around, you have to carry with your items, right? So it's not easy. But, oh, okay. This is an int, unfortunately. You know what? It's not that bad. Could be worse.
It's 1 for 1 and a 2v3. I think it's okay.
True, but if you've got the kill, you guys want to FF for sure, right? The other thing, you have to take into consideration that, you know, Season 10 is like very warped, right? Remember how like, what's it called? Remember how like Graves, level 8 to Kai'Sa's level 7, you just one-shot her?
Yep. Right?
So if the jungle comes down here and she gets a kill and Xerath gets a kill, it's definitely not worth, right? Yeah. That's why a lot of people are advocating you don't do anything if the jungle's on your side of the map. Because if the jungle gets something, you guys are you're literally losing the game. Right? So that's just my opinion though. I would say, I think some people would agree with me, but yeah, I would highly recommend you to avoid doing anything if they can get a kill off it. Well, if the jungle can get a kill off it.
Would you say that's my fault then?
Yeah, like how do we influence this?
We just should be waiting for the wave to crash.
Yeah, exactly. You just run. This poking is great. And then Xerath got hooked, that's not your fault. You played this fine, right?
Okay.
So he inted it, that's fine. But yeah, like let's say like Eve gets a kill there. Are you guys happy with this?
No.
Yeah, not at all, right? So, like, I mean, we can make it more extreme. We can say it's Olaf, right? So Olaf gets a kill. What do you think is gonna happen?
He just runs the game. He can snipe people.
Right. Let's say you get a kill, Olaf gets a kill, right? You kill the Thresh and Olaf. That's the perfect scenario. You get a kill, and the worst is that Olaf gets a kill, right?
Yeah.
Who's it winning for? Not you.
It's not winning for us. It's winning for
probably not winning for you, yeah. Unless maybe accelerated Ezreal is not bad, but I think Olaf's gonna have more impact, right? Okay. Let's say worst case scenario, Xerath gets a kill, Olaf gets a kill. Okay, we're like FF almost, right?
Yeah.
And then best case scenario is you get a kill and then Thresh gets a kill. That's great. 10 out of 10. It's just that you can't, that doesn't happen very often, I think, right? In this case, I think Thresh did get the kill. Oh no, Kai'Sa got the kill. Not as bad, but that's probably not bad. I would say it's not bad. But yeah, you don't want the jungle to get anything for sure. Is this Lux Roam, Elamal?
Yes, sir.
And maybe Eve? Oh, Eve is mid, coming bot, sure. It's kind of hard for you guys to play the game. You have a Xerath, right?
Yeah, pretty frustrating.
But poking is great. They made a mid play, feels bad. Yeah, Xerath is not good. It's not good. Xerath is not good support. Okay, we just need to run, right? Oh my god. A nice stun to the face. Don't snipe that. That's probably illegal.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here? You're just praying for Graves to do something.
Basically.
Oh, nice try. Realistically, nothing was happening there. Push forward. As long as you're stacking man immune, your team can int and you will carry, hopefully.
True.
Oh, the Darius Penta, by the way. You see this? Oh, Pantheon blocked it. It's too sad. It's too sad. Oh my god, you saved it. Yo, good shit. Nice ulti. Oh my god, Graves almost killed Kai'Sa. Elamal. Okay, are we dying here? How are we dying here?
Almost.
The Eve ulti, right? Oh.
I was like,
oh yeah, you almost hinted here. I mean, we can talk about this. I mean, this is just honestly, it's always gonna be the same, right? When you approach a tower, what is the plan here? Take the tower, right?
Yeah, the plan is to take the tower.
Yeah, how do they contest? Who are their main characters?
Eve and Lux.
Yeah, Eve and Lux. All right, so how do we stop this, guys?
I don't think we can.
You literally cannot, right? Look at Darius. And Graves is obviously dying, right? So, are you gonna save this fight?
Nope.
Yeah. So this is FF, honestly. You guys really don't want this to happen. I mean, like Eve got a kill. That's like so bad, right?
Yeah.
And you guys literally got nothing off it. Actually, you guys lost the dragon off that, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
So you lost the dragon and Eve got a kill, dude. It's not good. So it's very much anytime fights are breaking out is okay. Anytime an objective happens, a fight's about to break out, assumingly, right? And every time a fight breaks out, a fight is literally breaking out, right? So those are the two times you can insert this habit of the main character habit, right? Looking at who's gonna carry the fight on both sides of the team.
Yeah.
And you look for your main characters and look for the enemy main characters and you say, how do we win this?
I mean,
how do they win this?
I would say, how do they win? They win off of Thresh Hook, Lux Bind, Eve one shot.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
They have Pantheon R.
Yeah, and Kai'Sa doesn't matter for shit, right? Until she has 3 items and Muramana, right?
Yep.
So, and then your team, Yasuo combo, Darius and Graves. That's about it, right? Xerath is pretty worthless. You're pretty worthless until you have Muramana, right? So, yeah, that's basically in a nutshell. And that'll tell you how, that'll help give you a framework of how you want to play these fights, right? So like, oh, can we siege here? Potentially with Yasuo ulti, right?
Yeah.
You could say, this is legal, right? Look, he has ulti. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Eve shows up, ulti her in the face. Oh, never mind. Your carry's getting killed. Your carry's getting killed. You have to save him. Oh, that's really good. You're slowing the shit up.
He's 1 in 5.
Oh, he is? Oh, never mind then. He can't carry this.
Mid top ran down this game. So it was like I'm main character and Graves is main character.
I mean, okay, yeah, so yeah, okay, it's Graves and Darius. And you when you get the Muramana, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe they're going for that mid tower is a little spooky.
My one question is, I mean, I usually only find this when I play Israel, but I mean, typically you send AD carry mid and solos go side.
Yeah.
I feel like when I play Ezreal, I'm usually having to compete for farm mid, and I slowly start to just...
It depends on your mid laner. So, if your mid laner does not want to go side lane no matter what, then you go side lane, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like a good example is what? Ziggs, right?
I mean, in this game, I felt like I had a decent CS, and then I slowly started to get starved out of the game a little bit.
Well, I mean, let's back it up. Okay, so when do we start losing minions?
I wouldn't say it happens yet. It's just kind of, it's coming up.
I mean, this is just...
We've shared 3 mid waves so far, which is...
yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys try to, like, take the tower and stuff, right? So I would say, like, a big offender of this is you guys try to take the mid tower when their Lux and Eve were going to come up. So maybe just spam backping everyone so that you don't have to lose the dragon and stuff like that, right?
That makes sense.
It's less about the waves and more about making sure the team is not straight inting.
Yeah.
or you're not participating in any inting is a good way to put it, right? And then yeah, that's basically the main idea. Like look at this, right? Yeah. You take a look at this and you say, okay, what's the plan here, guys? Well, we're just gonna die mid, right?
Yeah, my plan is just I'm gonna catch mid and then walk away from Eve.
Yeah, exactly. Like Graves is going top side. I don't know. Can Darius can you guys 3v5 with the Darius ulti? Probably not, right? So we need to give up this wave, guys, right? Or let it push into us. So, and the only reason Darius is sharing farm with you is because we have to defend tower, right? I would say this is less about sharing and more about something happened and you guys are trying to fix it, right?
That makes sense.
So yeah, this is not really sharing. He's like he's here to make sure you guys don't get dove. I mean, yeah, he's kind of dying here. Good save though. Just look threatening, right? Okay, good. You guys might be getting dove, by the way. But Darius can carry this, actually, if you guys get dove. Perfect. Oh, he died too fast. He actually died too fast. That's so sad. That could have been really good. Oh, what the fuck? Don't tell me Graves dies too fast, too. Oh my god. Not the worst. Oh my god. You see this Kai'Sa play? Is that the funniest thing in the world or what?
Yeah, she tries. Doesn't
look at this, look at this. It's actually the same thing. Look at this. It's actually the same thing.
Like you say, look at that. Auto Q. Oh, big sad. Why stop playing that champ?
Big sad, dude. Is that not facts? ADC does nothing by themselves, right? Yeah. Combo. Must be combo. Okay, you're actually god tier now. Good. We can carry this. Oh, wait. You died?
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually had no ulti and we died. So what do you think?
Just don't recall there. Just walk back and respect Eve.
Yeah. What else?
Flash instantly.
Yeah, what else would true? I mean, you really don't want to just waste flash as well, right? Like, how else did she get strong? That's not Eve's specific thing.
It's just make sure Eve doesn't kill you or your support.
Okay, but that's not an Eve specific thing, right? It's a
Eve specific thing.
It's a jungler specific thing, right? Okay, so we're at 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eve didn't get a kill here.
Correct.
Huh? Okay, yeah. Basically, don't die to ganks. Don't let you support die to ganks, right? And what's the other thing? This one.
This one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the Lux mid play.
Yeah, exactly. The Lux mid thing, right?
Just spam ping when there's this is bad because we're low HP, Eve's up, so we back ping and then we play for drag.
Right, exactly. It's more like you go for the objective. Okay, think about it this way. Anytime you guys are doing an objective, assume a fight is guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
And you have no say over it except the ping.
Okay.
Right? So, who's gonna carry this? It's not Darius, he has no ulti. It's not Graves.
It's not Graves.
And they have an Eve with ulti and a Lux with ulti and bind. Like, obviously, the outcome is very simple, right? Auto loss. So, what can you do here to prevent some random bullshit like this happening? You can spam ping, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like, you, at the very least, you cannot participate in it, I think, is a good way to put it.
That makes sense.
Right? So, yeah, I think that's, that's just ways to influence this, like, her getting strong, essentially. I would say her getting assist bot was actually not the worst for her, too. She got something.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it eventually ended up to the point where we died to Eve without ulti, so that's unfortunate. Security without ulti, that's just so depressing.
Yeah, lucky.
Now we need Death Dance. Feels bad. Okay, we're Carry Lord now. Let's go. Remember we talked about Carry Lord should not be the one taking damage, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we're Carry Lord, we're taking damage. This is not good, right?
I was like, I can match Eve because I can just space her, and then I just did not respect the Kai'Sa.
Monka. I think you took too much. You actually took too much damage, I think.
Yeah, I did. I definitely feared this fight.
No. Okay, let's go. Carryable. Okay, nice ulti. Very nice.
Sadly, we don't kill her.
Yeah, it's okay. You can come here. You can carry this still. You're Carry Lord now. Let's go. Very nice. This is good. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you definitely took... Okay, you just took too much damage in the beginning,
yeah,
I think. So, this is the way to think about it, right? If you're not Carry Lord, you're baiting for your team. So that they can carry. In this case, no one on your team is making good use of this bait. Because no one is here, right? Yep. And then when you are Carry Lord, you need to be safe and their team baits for you, right? So like, remember the Caitlyn over the Baron Wall example, your team going first is like baiting for you, for example, like setting you up. And then the reverse is like you standing in front of the enemy team so that Ash walks forward and gets the Sandra TP'd on. That's the reverse. You're baiting for your team.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess my main question just in this frame is, or I guess back up a little bit. Once I see Eve, my thought is, should I just E the Raptor Wall and reposition to be with my teammates?
You're just dying.
Okay.
You E the Raptor Wall.
I just wait till she leaves. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, she's just taking this because your team is on the bot side of this, right?
Yep.
Like, how do you can try and Q this, but who's over the wall? Do you even know?
I guess we don't know.
It's not Kaisa. Yeah, it could be anyone, right? Literally anyone and everyone. So you need to make sure no one's over the wall first.
Okay.
Because think about it this way. What are they playing for? Look at this.
Dragon.
No. Like, yeah, Dragon, but in a team fight.
I mean, literally all of their champions except Kaisa can do something.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe even Kaisa now. Soon TM. So if Eve is doing this, then of the 3 people left, how many of them could be over the wall?
Literally all 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you actually die here, right? So
yeah.
That's basically the idea. Okay, is who are the main characters on these teams, and how can they get their stuff done, right?
Okay.
And if you're a main character, you should not be the one face tanking unless you're baiting for another teammate who's like a carry, right?
That makes sense.
So,
yeah.
And if you're at this point in the game, you are the main carry, so you should not be the one inting your health away. Because your health is actually super important. Like we saw many examples, like the Thresh where he lost all his health, so it's really hard for him to hook, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or in this case, you have lost a lot of health, so Pantheon is literally jumping on you and is winning, unfortunately. Oh man, it's okay. Sometimes it happens. Let's fast forward. Yeah, think about it this way. If you're the carry, you need to follow up specifically and carry the fight somehow. And if you're not the carry, you need to bait so your team can follow up, right? Caitlyn is just a little hard because you need to not press Q. It's not intuitive, I think, for a lot of players. Okay, fast forward. Okay, let's watch this. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Perfect setup for you. Kill them in the face a million times. Right? I actually kill them in the face a million times. Nice! Dude, look at that! You see? How do we know it's good? How do you know you're getting something? It's because the setup is good for you to carry, right? I don't know what's happening, but I know something good is happening, right? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Nice ulti. Oh, did you E forward? That might be illegal. You know what? If you think you can get away with it, maybe not illegal. I would probably not E forward there. Oh, okay.
I traded Kaisa E for my E, so
that's not good, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and you got her health, but you know, if you're literally the only carry on the team, and you trade E for the least important teammate on the enemy team, you might have a problem because they're gonna force on you, which is exactly what happens, right?
For sure.
They're literally forcing. You have no E. It's really hard to make a play here. Eve is not around. Hello?
Eve went top side.
Hinting. Let's go! See? You see how you can carry this?
Yep.
Wow, beautiful. Wait, how? That's actually insane. Where is their Eve?
She shows on Vision. She's Pixel right now.
Wow, trolling. Trying to go around. That was really good. See? Well played by you. You baited it with your E, so I guess it's winning. But you see how your team is setting you up?
Yeah, I do.
Look at this beautiful follow-up on his pull. It's just WQ auto attack.
WQ, yeah.
Beautiful, dude. This is 10 out of 10. And you see they're all low, then you can go in. That's great. This is actually really good. So 10 out of 10. Yeah, maybe play more Ezreal. Ezreal and Ashe are obviously really effective right now because they can do stuff. Caitlyn is a little bit more. Yeah, not as good, I think. But maybe with the buffs, she's better.
I mean, dude, when combos were a thing, I actually got decent at her, and now it's kind of just sad playing her. You just feel really sad.
Depressed. Oh yeah. Oh, you're dying here, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about you need to conserve your health. You probably should E immediately out because Thresh Flash Play was losing you the game. Oh, speaking of which, it's not a Thresh Flash Play, but it's Pantheon Jump instead. Yeah. So it's very simple concept, right?
It's like,
who's the carry?
That makes sense. So it's like you E. Once I see Pantheon ult, I E over the wall towards the pin cord, correct?
Right, and it's not because every time you see Pantheon behind you, it's E over the wall. It's because why?
The other threats that can kill me.
Why is it important for you to survive no matter what?
Because I'm carry.
Exactly. If you're not the carry, face tank it, right?
Okay.
You bait for your Darius, but if you are the carry, you're the most important person on the team, right?
That makes sense.
So you need to conserve as much as possible. So yeah, like
no
this.
choke, no KSW, and then we see ulti, so then it's just run E over the wall.
Yeah, remember Ashe is like stuck in a bad spot. Yep. She's literally the carry, and she got TP'd off by Lissandra, and she didn't. I mean, she's not paying attention or something. She's gonna be the one getting forced on. You're the one getting forced on. That's the only way they win. You can win a 4v5 here, 100%. But not this way. Not this way, right? So feels bad, man. Like Kai'Sa ulti can trade for half your health. Oh, actually, that's exactly what happened. Whoops. I was gonna say Kai'Sa ulti can trade half your health, and Eve gets the other half, so it's an auto loss, right?
Agreed.
So you need to somehow figure out a way to not lose anything here. Yeah. Unfortunately. And then you got the soul. Feels bad. Yeah, that fight was not unwinnable. You definitely could have carried that, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh no, now it's kind of hard. Still not unwinnable, but not easy. Okay, let's see. You need a mortal reminder, probably. Feels bad. Yep. Okay, let's watch this. You can't stop this, right?
Agreed.
They go on Xerath, maybe you can do something, but yeah, I don't think this is looking good. This is the whole one side gets half the health, the other side gets the half the health thing, right? You see that?
Yeah.
So if you're a carry, you literally cannot be the one losing advantages. Okay, think of it that way. There are exceptions, of course, right? Like an exception is like, let's say you're Orianna and you're the only carry and they force on you and you flash ulti into them, right? Like that. Maybe there's an exception there where you can carry while getting focused, but I think 9 times out of 10, when you're getting focused, you cannot carry, as you can see, right? It's like extremely difficult. Actually, I think a lot of times it's physically impossible from this picture.
Yeah, so right? There's no point in being there in the first place. It's like, look where our teammates are and then look what they're doing.
Right, someone needs to bait for you. Unless you can solo do it by yourself, which you cannot against Eve.
Correct, yeah.
That's where fast forward. This is kind of doomed now, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of...
It's kind of doomed now.
It's like we're trying to do something, but every fight is 4v5.
Oh,
now it's 4v4.
Okay. Winnable. Oh, never mind. Let's run, boys. Oh, we're gonna lose so much here. For sure. Huh? Are we actually getting away? Oh my god. Well. Kind of. But yeah, this is, the rest of this is pretty doomed, right?
Yeah, it's all about teamfight positioning in.
Right. He's still the elder. Winnable. Okay, let's watch this.
I was going with jungle. We were like, all right, we got to steal this somehow. Let's find out.
That was amazing. That was a great steal. You can pentakill here. Okay, that's one. They're running away. God damn it. That's fine. Sure. Fast forward. Damn. Okay, elder didn't really do much. It only prolonged the inevitable. Unless you can carry this. Maybe you can carry this. This is the whole taking too much damage thing again, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there's no way you can do this. This is illegal. Unless you can somehow like finagle. I don't know. Maybe Death Stance is really that OP.
Kinda is. I mean,
like look how much health you lost, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's probably not necessary.
Better teamfight positioning.
Right. Think about it's very the easy way to think about it is the main character habit, right? These fights break out with the main characters, right? And if whoever your team's main, let's just do your team only. Like forget the enemy team. Let's just do your team only for now.
Okay.
Right? And you say, okay, this guy's our carry. How do we play for him? Right? And if you're the carry, how do I play for myself? Which is don't take any damage, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously if you play for yourself, you can't stand in front, right? You actually die here because the whole half health thing, right?
Yeah.
If one dude forces on you, brings you to half, and you have to run, other people are gonna force on you and finish you off, and then you literally cannot carry.
Yeah.
From that position. Oh. Yeah. And it just ends. Sure. Okay, let's look at the Ashe game, right? You know why I made the whole Trinity Ashe thing is when season 10 was super extreme. And all you did was just arrow, right? And you actually win games with Trinity Ashe because you just press R to help your team carry, right?
I played it for a little while and I was
funny.
Like, I cannot play this. It's so boring.
Oh really? Dude, that shit was fire, dude. It was so much fun. I just press R, dude. That's my only job in the game.
I've gotten back on the train. I'm actually really enjoying playing Ashe right now.
I think Ashe is good. She can help team carry with ulti and hawkshot. And she can do damage at 3 items. It's like the best of both worlds. Which is why you're seeing a lot of Ashe. That flash is a little pretty good actually. I was gonna say ambitious, but I forgot it was level 2. So you know what? It's good. They're playing Zilean Cog. This is trash. Or at least in lane. Maybe out of lane it'll be really good. But you're playing Ashe, so I think you automatically cut Zilean.
Yeah, I agree.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Eve went to the top side, did not come by. Good, good, good. And go home. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's talk about this. Don't get tier first.
I should have gone pick. I was just like, I don't think Kog'maw. The reason why I went tier is I didn't think Kog'maw had a back, so like a good back. He just couldn't buy anything, so I was like, oh, I'll just match tier and then we'll scale together.
But you don't stack tier as Ashe. I thought man immune, so yeah. It's just easy default is never by tier first.
Makes sense.
Right? Because you literally don't stack it. Like okay, we're at 430. I don't even know. Like, what's your tier at? Let me see. Do you hover over it? Hover over it.
Don't think I do.
It's really nothing.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'll remember that then.
Yeah, it's really nothing. So man, okay, maybe if we see it later, we can take a look. But yeah, don't get tier first. You don't stack it, and you can't last hit, and you can't punish. You know, you want the pickaxe for sure.
Sounds good.
This is easy change, honestly. Okay, fast forward. You are getting a lot of mana to spam W, but yeah, it's probably not worth.
Okay.
Oh my god, he got tier first. What is this game? Oh, is this?
I was like, all right, I know I'm getting ganked, and my Vel'Koz started hitting tower, and I was like, oh no, what do I do here? I should have.
Yeah. Need a back ping, right?
Yeah. I just need to back ping and get out.
You know what? If he just dies, that's whatever. If you die though, that's not whatever.
Yeah,
you die here, by the way. Yeah, you die here, by the way. Oh no! No, you don't. It's not really close, right? He had flash the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah. What do you think about this?
I mean, I know the Elise is bot. That's why I'm going to ward. I guess I spam ping Vel'Koz and I just run away. Because I know that Elise is bot, so I just gotta listen to my better judgment. And I've already crashed the wave, so there's no reason to walk up.
Right? Like, if you guys are doing anything at the tower, let's say you know the jungle's bot side, or you suspect, right? You just crash the tower. What do you want to do here instead?
I want to ward, get deep vision.
Okay, get deep vision. Why?
So I can spot out an Elise gank and not die.
Exactly, right? So you can find her, right? So what if your support doesn't come?
Then I guess I just can't do it.
You just literally can't do it, right? Why is that? Why can you literally not do it?
Because I need my support to help me.
Exactly, right? So anything you do is where's your support, right? Are you not full health, Ashe, level 5?
Yep.
Right? Did you not just die to a gank? Even though you have all these resources available to you? Look at this. Does this look losing? Kind of, not really. But if you think about it, if you're by yourself as an ADC, it's always losing.
Yeah.
It's literally always losing, I promise you. It's fucking stupid, but it's physically impossible for you to win this.
Yeah, I agree.
Winning being getting away or killing anyone. You actually cannot get away.
Like, even if I dodge Cocoon, it's like I die.
I actually still die, yeah. I mean, if you dodge Cocoon, do you die? Yeah, you probably die, honestly. I don't even know. Honestly, it's just bad. No matter what happens, it's just bad, right? So, yeah, that's basically, you want to go do something, where's your support? You want to last hit? Where's your support, right? It's actually the same thing, okay? It's actually the same thing. So, if there's a problem with laning, the first is, how are you reacting? Or how are you playing with your support? Like, how good are you guys playing together is the question. It's not, how good are your mechanics or your last hitting or whatever, right? Like, in these 3 replays, it's the same goddamn thing, is it not?
It is.
Here comes the Elise and Echo. Run, boys. I think Kha'Zix needs a warrior item, I think, to do something. Someone correct me in chat if I'm wrong. Does he have it? Hey, I think I saw it. Oh, Kha'Zix can do stuff now. Let's go! Fast forward, you guys are pushing in. This is great. Okay, this is the arrow to the face of LeBlanc here. She wants arrow, but it's just too hard, I guess.
She's She just wants to go, so I'm like.
I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Honestly, this is fine. Like, look at that. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, look, is this not playing for who? Who are we playing for here?
For mid laner.
Mid laner and Vel'Koz, right?
Yeah,
so if she wants to go, fuck it, dude. We're going, dude. Right? She already spent this time to come down here, so you might as well fish for something if it's just a trade. You see how like you're like maybe kind of, but then you guys just giga kill them, right? Yeah. So it's not. It may be kind of because you're like, if I arrow, what can I do? Nothing. But that's the wrong way to look at it, right? It's more like if I arrow, what can my teammates do? Oh,
makes sense.
One shot, I guess. Right? Seems good. This is a free kill. At least can I stop this, right? Good. You have no damage. Don't buy the tier. Feels bad. You guys might actually die at least now. Oh god. Oh shit. No, LeBlanc dies! Oh god. Yeah, don't get the tier. Don't get the tier.
Will do.
Definitely a pickaxe first. Okay. Sure. This is great though. Pushing in to draw pressure and stuff.
Yep.
And then arrow echo in the face. So your Kazakhstan ulti. Oh, this is great. Or your Kazakhstan just kill in the face. Perfect! Maybe we should have held on to longer. Maybe not perfect. Feels bad. I thought we were gonna burst them through the stun.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But
I should have saved it.
Yeah, we should have saved it. Unfortunately, we had to go for it after he ultis. Unfortunately, I guess the combo is Vel'Koz has no E, so has to be one shot. Wait, does he have E? I'm paying attention. Am I? Oh, he has no E. Right. So it's one shot with Kazakhs. But I guess that wasn't happening. So you just use heal instead. That's fine. Nice try. That's just Ashe stuff, right? That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But if you do want to be more accurate, use heal first to buy more time and get arrow last. They all died to LeBlanc, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're all down to LeBlanc here. Oh, let's go. Come on. Jeez. Don't bitch out! Get in there! You're the mid laner! Alright, she's griefing.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Yeah, that's a little awkward. I mean, is this not this WR?
Yeah, no? Looks pretty free. Easily no R. She just kills, like she just aims backline and then plays slow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but you know it's not your fault. See, that's the thing. Your impact is based off of what?
My arrow, I guess.
Yeah. How can you help set them up, right?
Yeah, okay.
So if anything, if your arrow combo didn't work with Kazakhs, you know this for next time. Kazakhs can only use 1 Q while they're stunned before they flash out or something, right?
Yeah.
So we can just save it until LeBlanc gets here. Or save it until Kazakhstan actually kills someone. But your play was basically beaten by Echo's ulti, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like if I saved arrow and then waited for the Elise to jump on me, then Elise dies. Because she's already used
it. Exactly. Kazakh kills people here, I hope. Nice. You have some form of damage here. Okay, we died.
I was actually so mad at myself.
That's unfortunate. Nice try. Good try. It's good baiting for the Kazakhs though. Good try. Fast forward. Okay, so every time we see these fights break out, I'm gonna do this whole insert habit here thing, okay?
Okay.
And see if we can come up with ways you will now play these fights differently. It's all about PvP and stuff, right? Okay, fight's about to break out, right? Who are the main characters on your side?
Main characters are...
Who are the carries, I guess you could say. Yeah, main characters.
Kazakhs, Vel'Koz.
Kazakhs and Vel'Koz, alright? So, how can we set them up?
With slows and Ashe arrow. And
perfect,
being
right?
juicy.
Yeah, being slow is honestly setting them up already, which is why Ashe is like super insane, right? And then, okay, so we did that pretty fast. And then we say, what's the enemy main characters? Who are the enemy main characters?
Zillion.
Yeah, that's about it. Bombs. So, how do we approach this?
I mean, I can bait and just make sure I dodge double bomb.
Yeah, pretty much. It's that simple, right? And then if Elise shows up, what's the move?
Dodge cocoon.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically it. Or figure out who's she cocooning, right? So if we press play, Elise showed up. Did you see? We gotta go hope now, right? Where are we going? We gotta hope. You see how that works, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of the main characters is getting focused. Yo, that's fucking free. Let's go, right? Okay. Before the Zillion ultis her or something, right? But we're like not hoping here. See this? Is this not exactly what we talked about? Vel'Koz and Kha'Zix doing stuff? And then we can help by setting up with arrow. This is a fat arrow in the face. Perfect. Beautiful. See? Easy. But you see how long it took you to go?
Yeah, I do.
Like you gotta be instant, dude. And we know how fast it is because it's all set up beforehand.
Okay.
Like you do the thinking like here. Yeah, why is it here? You think a fight's breaking out, right? So yeah. That'll help you figure out what you're supposed to do like super fast, essentially. Right? It's like it doesn't really matter how this goes. We saw in the last video that a carry that's getting focus is really hard to play the game, right?
Yep.
So wait, did Kha'Zix die here? Oh god.
I think we overextended.
We tried to go for more. He got bombed, right? See that?
Yeah.
He got zillion bombed. Is that the other? Is that also what we talked about?
Yep, it is.
Literally exactly what we talked about. So I mean, you play that fine, right? That's good response by you. Wow, LeBlanc is here. This is not gonna work, guys. Unless it's not gonna work. Vel'Koz Eve? Question mark. Oh, it's gonna work! Oh my god, I'm sad. It didn't work. All right, nice try, boys. I mean, LeBlanc's here, but you have no arrow, so I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Fast forward. It's like stuff like that. You can backping her because you have no setup for her.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. Like how do we know it's not gonna work? I mean, like unless they run at you, it's not gonna work, right? Yep. No way to set up LeBlanc here. Okay, let's watch this. Is this legal, guys? You have a Vel'Koz ulti. Arrow into ulti is your only play, right?
Agreed.
I should pause and let you do it, but yeah. And then, do you think this works? Ulti into ulti? I don't think so either, because they have a zillion ulti, right? So he's just inting until LeBlanc gets here. I think it's just straight inting, so we can't do this. Okay? It's good that you didn't commit to anything egregious. Fast forward. Nice, nice, nice. Running mid here. Oh my god, the arrow. That's beautiful. Wow. Oh my what the hell? Wait, that's even better, dude. Even better. One thing you can do is time the enemy's carries flashes.
Yeah.
So you know what to expect.
Need to get better.
Oh yeah. You're dead here, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, do you have anyone with you?
Nope.
You farming away by yourself? Well, check mark all the boxes. It's doomed, right? Yeah. So I think we saw this a few times, right? But you can't push the wave if they're just gonna kill you, right?
Agreed.
So yeah, I mean, you literally have no way to stop at least Cocoon. Or Zillion bombs, honestly. Zillion forces on you, what do you do?
Nothing, I just have to flash it. But
you
then
flash it? You flash it and you attempt to kill him and he speeds away and runs away and you're like, alright, this is bullshit, right? So yeah, there's really nothing to do there except die. This guy's playing Man Immune Cog.
Yep.
When did you record this video? Just curious.
This game is from maybe 4 days ago.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Man Immune Kog'maw. Wonder how they found out about Man Immune Kog'maw. Fast forward.
Do you actually think it's good?
Oh, it's for sure insane. I think it's actually really good against Ashe. As you saw when you and Kha'Zix tried to 2v2 the Kog'Maw and Zillion, right?
Yeah.
You just press star and auto you. Yeah, exactly. He takes cleanse and you just don't do anything. You actually get outscaled, out damaged. You know, it's not good.
I played it once and I had success early, and then I just started late game. I just was getting one shot, and it's like, oh, I gotta just press R more.
Gotta figure it out then. Yeah. That's just some practice then. That ulti was Monka.
Yeah. I was like, well, she must dodge down, right? And it's like, nope, she is just dead.
It's okay. I mean, the play worked, so no one cares as long as it works. You just need to run, right?
Yeah.
Sure. You see how it's like, if the carry is getting focused, how hard is it for him to play the game? Impossible, essentially. Exactly. It's literally the same thing as the Ezreal thing. You were in front, you took a bunch of damage, you had to E out, your whole team's dying. Right? He's in front, he's taking a bunch of damage, he has to E out, his whole team, we're all dying. Right? Unless Vel'Koz can carry this somehow. Okay, fast forward. Okay, once we get Muramana and Infinity Edge, we'll be good to go. Kog'Maw OP? Wow, he actually got a QSS? What a genius. Fast forward. Sure. Okay, here we go. This at least is inting. I actually don't know how good the new champion is, but I think they're inting. Right? Yep. Goodbye. Good. 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 Okay. And then you guys are face checking the enemy team. Can you guys win? What do you think?
With 4 people, we have basically 5. Yes, I think we can.
True. Who's the carry then on your team?
Who are the carries?
Or carries?
Carries are LeBlanc, Vel'Koz.
Yeah. Well, is it Vel'Koz?
No, I guess it would be LeBlanc. I mean, I guess it's LeBlanc and me right now.
Yeah, it is. I think it's you and LeBlanc. I don't think Vel'Koz does much here, right? I mean, he needs ulti.
Yeah,
pretty sure. I don't know if you play Vel'Koz, but I'm pretty sure he needs ulti, right? And then how come you are actually promoted all of a sudden?
I have mere mana.
Yeah, you got the mer mana. We can do stuff. Yo, LeBlanc is running the wrong way. Let's go. Okay, nice try. LeBlanc is actually just trying to find someone. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh, is this legal? What do you think? Remember, you and LeBlanc are the carries.
Yeah, LeBlanc and I are carries. We have to turn with Ashera and LeBlanc pick.
Right? Is this legal? What do you think? What are the carries on enemy team?
I think yes, it is.
I think so too, right? So we're good to go. Let's go. Unless Cog is 1v9 somehow. This looks pretty good. And it's gonna be just LeBlanc saves our ulti, you save your ulti, everyone throws shit at Kog'Maw, right?
Yep. Okay,
let's fast forward. What happens? Oh, we got it, right? Everyone throws shit at Kog'Maw. Nice, we got it. See, I was like, it's very simple, honestly. If everyone knows this idea, it just becomes of who's right and who's wrong. Like, oh, you're not actually a carry or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you thought Vel'Koz is a carry, but in fact is not. I've seen that. I've seen it enough times to know. I think so. Yeah, I think once you can get in the habit of this, is the games will look more. They'll make a lot more sense. Like, okay, look at this. This is a 4v5 mid. Can you go? Why or why not?
Can I go? Yes, I can.
Why?
Because it looks like Vel'Koz is getting one shot, so we're playing off of Arrow.
Well, who can carry this?
Who can carry this? I can carry this, and Kha'Zix can carry this.
Yeah, there's also another person here.
There is LeBlanc.
Yeah, I think all 3 of you can carry this, right?
Okay.
So you guys can definitely go, right? And then who on the enemy team can carry?
Enemy team, you have Kog'Maw Echo.
Yeah, I don't know how strong Echo is. I don't remember the scoreboard, but it's Kog'Maw for the most part, right? Okay. So if you guys show up, this is fine until proven otherwise, right? Let's take a look.
I think the new champ is strong here.
Oh shit! All right, LeBlanc's dead. Maybe it's not as fine,
so,
right?
Yeah, now it's not winnable.
Right, so we just back off. That's fine, right? I'm gonna show you an interesting video here. Is it Dopa? It's Dopa now. Let's go here. Specific Dopa video I was watching. This stuck out to me. Like it was insane. Like when I saw this, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I want you to watch this. So we're like the basic step 1 of the habit, essentially, where we're like talking about who can carry fights and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want you to watch this. This is just like, this is literally Dopa level, right? Okay, I think it's a little bit faster than this. Fast forward. Okay, look at this. Let's just watch from here. This is a great example to study from, to be honest. I like watch this fight like 10 times to figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay, fight's breaking out. What do you think?
Alright, Leona used our, so Kaisa, or no, it's Aphelios. Aphelios Fizz is the carries for Dopa's team, and then you have Kaisa Echo as the enemy carries.
And they also have a Kassadin, by the way.
Kassadin's coming? Okay.
And they have an Aurelia, by the way.
Oh, wow. This sounds very unwinnable.
Okay, so it's a 3v5 essentially, right? Or 3v4 for the most part. And then, what do you think? What would you do here if you're a Dopa?
I mean, depending on who's fed, you're probably looking to aim Kaisa or Kassadin. So you have basically, as Fizz, you have to look for a one-shot.
Sure. Okay, and then let's watch the fight. Who do you think is gonna win, actually?
Who do I think is gonna win? I think the enemy team.
Okay, I thought so too. Okay, let's watch. It's not looking very good, right?
No.
So what would you do from this position?
From this position, you just want to play it slow and wait for your other carries.
I would just walk away if I were him, right? Let's watch this.
Oh my god.
Here comes the Aurelia, right?
Yeah. He's just peeling. He's playing around his other main character.
Yeah, he's actually he's kind of a main character, but Felix is the big Giga carry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how the fuck did they win a 3v5, right?
How did they win a 3v5?
Let's back it up. It's like, what the fuck, right? Take a look at this.
So he leads with ulti on Kai'Sa, which is really smart, but he doesn't hard commit. He doesn't use his cooldowns.
He's like, he thinks his Kai'Sa's just getting away, right? She has flash or something, right?
So now he's just kind of like, now he's just taking lacing Leona's time. And now he's just peeling Aphelios.
Right. Like he didn't even consider running, right?
Yeah.
What is he just automatically doing?
He's playing towards his main character.
Yeah, he's playing for his Aphelios here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? The Giga carry. And they actually won a 3v5. Like, how insane is this?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look at this guy's E. He's right on top of the cast. What the hell, dude? Right? And he look at the Aurelia. He's like, he's trying to zone Aurelia here, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is not like the most insane, like his zero mechanics, just all big brain, right?
Yeah, it's true.
It's crazy, right? So that's basically what you're looking for in these fights is, can we replicate this?
Okay.
How do we replicate this? It's almost like God mode. That was just so insane to me when I saw that. I was like, he's not running? Isn't this a 3v5? And they won. So numbers honestly are, in the past years, I think numbers were a much bigger factor than they are now. Now it's like, who's Giga strong? Or who's 200 years, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
So if you have someone who's like a Giga carry, you can still play for them in these fights. The real
question there is, can they win that without Aphelios?
Oh, of course not, right? Because he's the Giga carry.
Yeah.
You just run for sure, right? So that's the thing you have to think about. So when you're playing Caitlyn, your job is to get to that point where you can Giga carry, right? When you're playing Ashe, it's all the same thing. When you play ADC, you get to the point where the Fizz will in fact decide to peel us instead of leaving a 3v5, right? So also this Kog is turning into a Giga carry, by the way.
He is indeed.
He's actually turning into a Giga carry, so this is kind of awkward. So now, who are the main characters on your team? How do you guys win?
Main characters are, I would say LeBlanc. Oh, there, I can pause that.
Is sieging a tower. Fight's about to break out.
LeBlanc, Vel'Koz, and me now. I'd say Kha'Zix isn't actually that strong relative to their...
Are you actually strong? You actually made a mistake, I think, in your build.
No, I don't really think I'm strong here.
I don't think you do anything here, right? I think you need Infinity Edge, so you skip the Infinity Edge and you buy a Last Whisper and Grievous Wounds and a QSS, you don't do any damage, right?
Okay, so you're saying like core build, you just always go 3 items and then you need to build...
It's not always 3 items, it's more like, at what point can you become a carry? Question.
Makes sense.
Right? So if you had like Giga carries up here, you could build this. This is fine. Okay. But your team does not have anything here, right?
Yeah.
Like, can this guy carry a fight? I actually don't think he does anything now, right? Maybe set ulti can bring Kog'Maw in, and like I think Vel'Koz is the other way we win. That's it. So it's looking really Monka here. Yeah. For sure. I don't know if LeBlanc does anything here. What do you think? I don't think LeBlanc does anything here. Oh, speaking of which.
Nope.
Oh, Vel'Koz, let's go! You see that? Nice. Okay, maybe LeBlanc does do something here. Nope, never mind. See that? It's like, a lot of it is experience, right? And you see these champions enough times in the mid game to figure out how strong are they. But you guys default lose this. Unless Vel'Koz is the biggest carry or kidnaps someone. You see how, like, why do we consider you to not have enough damage? It's because when we see this, that's how we know. It's a lot of it's experience, right? Like that Lilia needs to die like immediately when you press Q, but she's living way too long. So I know she has like a like a frozen heart or something, but Yeah, Frozen Heart, but like pretty sure you need the Infinity Edge over the Last Whisper.
Right? That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's basically our PvP ideas in a nutshell. So
okay.
I think you walked into Echo Q. Unfortunately, that's kind of awkward. Yeah. You see how like we can predict who wins this fight without even watching?
Yeah, totally.
It's a very specific way for your team to win, and there's a very specific way for their team to win, which is just Kog'Maw hitting someone. So unless we can get some crazy kidnap or Vel'Koz, it's not possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really unfortunate that we used a lot of stuff on Elise, but she didn't die. So yeah, now we have nothing for Kog'Maw, right? So it's just a loss. I think you guys lose the game unless I think you guys lose the game. I think they just get buried. Unless someone gets caught. Yeah, I don't think it's really possible to win from this position. Someone like they have to really int here. That's almost an int, but guess not. If LeBlanc found the kill somehow. Yeah, no, this is just doomed, right? Oh, let's watch this. It's a LeBlanc 1v9. Please. Or an Ashe 1v9. Ashe 1v9? Might be an Ashe 1v9. Oh my god, she put you to sleep. What is this champion, dude?
I don't know. I didn't have TSS keybind either, so I was like big sad.
Oh, it's not. He has ulti. It's just not happening. Oh, he doesn't have ulti. What the fuck? Yo, good job by you, right? I think the game's too far gone though. So yeah, don't get the QSS. Yeah, I would say you can't get the QSS. I mean, I know they have Lilia and whatever.
Just get Xyz and then go IE.
I mean, I don't even know if I would get Executioners. What are we executionary? Like Echo ulti?
Yeah, Echo ulti and then Lilia
no,
healing.
It's not worth.
The champ heals pretty
Remember, you need to be a carry.
Okay.
Right? Otherwise, you're losing the game because your team literally cannot win a fight. So
makes sense.
You have to get to that point somehow, right? And then once you get to the point, then you have to carry. It's like 2 parts of ADC is really hard. Yeah. One is when you're not a carry, how to help your team, and the second one is when you are a carry, how do you actually play the game, right? But I think ADC is just really hard right now. But yeah, that's basically the game in a nutshell. I think from what we saw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then let's do like go over review stuff, right?
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what do you think? What's most important to work on? Is it like a laning thing and a out of lane thing?
Yeah, so laning just knowing what to play off of and paying attention to the supports.
Yeah, how do we do this specifically in a habit format?
We want to figure out what their abilities are, like what we want to play off. So if we have a Thresh, we want to play off with Hook, and then we want to know what the enemy support does.
And how do we like turn this into gameplay?
Turn it into gameplay. Well, figuring out how. I mean, I guess first off, playing with your supporters, figuring out what you're supposed to do when they look to go in, and how you're supposed to play lane. Because supports usually tell you how to play the lane. And then against, you just want to figure out what abilities you need to look out for.
What about the like how would that help you here? Essentially, is basically the question. You need to come up with like a strategy to prevent this from happening. Essentially, right?
Yep. So it's like once we miss hook, we just run.
Okay, right. So I would recommend. Check it out. This is what I use when I'm not like inting, right? Let's back it up. Starting from literally the beginning of laning phase, right?
Okay.
Every time I look at a minion, I look at my thresh.
Okay.
Not even just last hitting. Right now, if we want to just pretend a jungle doesn't exist, is you look at this, can my support do anything?
Okay.
It's just pure 2v2, right? Like he looks at this, oh, can my support do anything? We're looking for a hook. This is not looking good, okay? So we just back up, right? Look at this, is this doable? Not really. He has flay or something, right? So I'm like, okay, we just play for level 2, you really can't do anything for a while, okay, right? This, we're like going for a minion, you look at these supports. Now literally, that's how we like put it into gameplay, right? Like every time X, do Y.
Yeah,
right?
okay, yeah.
So you want to get that minion, can my thresh do anything? Not really, right? You can like try and Q. I would say that's a mistake. I would let the minion go. Or maybe I'm bad now trying to Q it too. But you probably want to let the minion go, to be honest, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And look at this, you know, like, oh, he's in thing. That was kind of weird. But shit, man. I mean, if we are really going for this, maybe we can do this, right? And you see how you hit that minion? He was gonna get that minion anyways.
Yeah.
And you would only know that if you're literally staring at him the whole time.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
Then I'm like, okay, hit this minion quick.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And I get this minion. Okay, he's looking. This angle is really trash. This is not happening. You see how that works?
Yeah, I agree.
So that's how you can figure it out really fucking fast. Or if you're like, this is trash, but he's gonna force it, put the trap here so she can't run.
Okay.
Right, so
do Y.
Yeah. Every time you're looking at minions or the enemy champions, you need to pay attention to your thresh. It's more like default is now looking at thresh. You see how like now we have a problem because you know he has no hook and we're trying to fight or something. Like, yo, we gotta just, I don't even know where you're trying to hit them, right? So remember, we hit them. There's like two ways to help your team. Hit them to bait, or hit them after your team lands their stuff so you can follow up.
Yep.
Right? That's pretty much the two classic patterns you'll see. Right? So okay, that's in lane. What about out of lane?
Out of lane, figure out who's the main character, and I mean, play accordingly. So if you're not main character, your other teammates are. You want to try to bait the enemy players.
Right.
Looking for some way to outplay and look juicy. And if you're main character, making sure that you have good team fight positioning so that you can deal damage and don't lose free HP.
You can't lose health. You can't trade away your health for like their non-main characters essentially, right?
Okay.
That's basically the game. It's like your non-carries are trying to cuck their carries essentially, right?
Yep.
And the reverse, their non-carries are trying to cuck your carries. Or at the end of the day, then it's a carry versus carry. Whoever outplays who wins, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically out of lane, right? So when do we figure out who carries are? We did a little practice.
I mean, basically scoreboard with their farm, their items and stuff. I mean, AD carries typically main character at 3 items.
It's not like how we figure it out. I think you know that, right? It's more like when do we do it in game? Remember, how do we translate it into gameplay?
When, okay. I mean, we need to figure out who's the main characters before a fight breaks out.
Okay, exactly. How do you know a fight's breaking out? This is fast forward to any of these.
Yep.
This is a great example.
How do we I mean, we know a fight's breaking out. I mean, they're trying to do something. They're trying to get tower. Okay,
anytime is PvP interaction. Think of it as a fight.
Okay.
Assume a fight's breaking out. Because if you see this, they're hitting my tower, fight's breaking out, we only go for a hook, and we're getting flanked from bottom top. So this is not winning, right?
Okay.
You see how fast you can figure it out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the idea. It's like, okay, we play for a hook, but that's about it. My thresh doesn't want to go for a hook. This is FF. Let's run, right?
Okay.
And you landed a hook. That's a trap. Something like that, right? So that's anytime any kind of PvP is breaking out, all right? You see this? Think of it this way. You're just watching the fight as an ADC. Okay. And then you wait for your moment to show up, right? You're literally just watching until you can combo, right? Like honestly, I don't even know if I would trap there. I'm like, I don't see a hook or anything, right? So yeah. You wait for your moment essentially. You probably don't want to walk in the cart this. He actually kills you there. That's not good, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty monka. I would not. You probably not want to walk into that. You're just gonna die. So literally, anytime there's PvP, you need to study this. That's a good way to put it, right?
Okay.
And just do your team for now until you can do it really fast. Like instantly is ideal. Like here, fight breaks out. It's not possible to win. Right?
Yep.
Off the top of my head, it's physically impossible. Like Lissandra's not showing up, Kane is not showing up. This is grief. So we need to run, right? And how do you know if your teammates are coming? Well, you have to take a look, right?
Yeah, you got the map.
Yeah, it helps with map awareness as well. Because if you're like, okay, where's my goddamn Lissandra and she's not showing up, well, you guys can't do this, right? So I think it's a fast way to look at the mid game is the PvP side, right? Because I think most of our problems are not really farming. It's more like how do we react to these situations?
Yeah.
And we can talk about a third phase, a third habit. I think if you can do 3 habits in one game, like working on 3 habits in one game, you're insane. But that's the fastest way to improve, right? We have a month to get to diamond, right?
Yep.
So what's the third one? When we get to our item spikes, then what?
When we get to our item spikes, make sure we don't take free damage.
Okay, right. So what's a habit to put here then?
Once you are a main character, you need to.
How do we play differently, right?
When fight breaks out, play. I guess when X happens, do this. So I mean, when fight breaks out, don't take free damage. Or if a fight is if you're looking for a fight, don't take free damage.
Right. So I mean, how do you know if it's free damage or not?
Free damage. I mean, just losing your HP for no
like
reason.
Here's a good example, right? This is the example we want to look at. You are the Giga carry on this team.
Yep, agreed.
But there's no fight here.
Okay. Yeah.
So our strategy doesn't work here, right?
Yeah, you're right. So I guess the habit is, I mean, just don't.
So what's the problem? That's the easy way to start from.
The problem is losing too much HP.
Okay, right? How do we lose so much HP? We're getting caught out or something, right?
Yeah, okay.
Before the fight even starts. So, how do we make sure we're not losing HP before like the fight starts?
We just make sure we don't walk into them.
Okay, I mean that's like a good way to put it, right? So before it was more like, how do I help my teammates? Now it's more like, how do I not get hit by stuff?
Okay, yeah.
Right? Remember, like before, we're not even considering like how they kill you. We don't care if they kill us, as long as our carries win the game for us, right? In the mid game or the early game or whatever. And then now it's like, now we care that they kill us because you have to carry this, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's like, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to do something. I don't know what we're trying to do here. We're trying to do something, right?
Yeah.
And then if we're trying to do something, then what's the next step?
We gotta figure out how they kill us.
Yeah, like how to not get caught.
Yeah.
Right. Basically, I think it's a good way to put it. But it's like, is it really you trying to do something? How do we not get caught? Because this is like kind of dying here. It's more like.
Well, I mean, it's more like if you're trying to do something, how do you make sure you don't die?
Yeah. How to find their carries essentially? How do you find their main characters? That's a good way to put it. You're trying to do something, find their main characters, so you're not getting randomly cut out, right? And try and preserve your cooldowns as much as possible, and don't trade anything or something along those lines, right? So let's find another example. Maybe that one's a little bit hard because there's a 45 example that was pretty good, right? Where's the 45 example? Yasuo dead. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're trying to do something. What's the thing?
We're trying to fight them.
Okay, and then the habit we came up with was find their main characters, right?
Yep.
So it's like Eve and Lux. I see Lux over the wall. I don't see Eve. Ah, we're fucked, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I mean, find the main characters and make sure you don't get caught out by it.
Yeah, I guess this is a good way to put it. This is honestly a lot more nuanced than we're kind of making it, right? Because it's a little hard when you are the Giga carry. You have so much responsibility, essentially.
Yeah.
To not int and to do damage, like what the fuck, right? But that is the role of a carry, right? So maybe it's like yeah, maybe it's just really find their carries essentially. Like where's the Eve? Maybe just hide on the pink ward or something.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Have an escape path. I don't know. It's really hard, honestly. But yeah, it's definitely not fight this Pantheon.
Yeah,
how do we go from fighting this Pantheon to eating over the wall? Honestly, even if Eve is there, we might have a problem. Okay, maybe it's like they will force on you. How do you get out?
Okay.
That could be a good habit. Let's back it up. You're trying to do something, they're gonna force on you. What's the plan? Back it up, let's back it up, Where's the part where we're... It's when we have mirror mana, basically. Easy to find because you have mirror mana. Haha. Okay. Oh, that feels bad. Okay, yeah, they're gonna force on you. What's the plan?
They're gonna force me. The plan is to try not to take damage.
Right. So well like this.
HP bar.
They're gonna force on you when you go for this Eve over the wall. What's the plan?
Plan is to run and not get caught.
Okay, you can do that, right? You can do like E over the wall if you're insane. I don't know. I would probably not go for that, but anything like that, right? So assume they will force on you. Do you have a plan? Okay. And know that if two people are forcing on you, it's auto death, right? Because one dude takes away half your health, the other dude takes away the remaining, right? So let's say like we're going to this fight. Okay, and they're gonna force on you. How do they force on you?
Threshook or Pantheon Stone.
No, that's not a force though. Hook is not a force, right?
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
A force is guaranteed.
I want to say. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, getting one shot by Eve.
True, but like, how do they do it? Like, what's the method they will use?
I guess. What Pantheon are?
Okay, Pantheon are. What else? How about this Thresh? How is he gonna force on you? You're gonna cleanse the Pantheon R behind you. That's a force. That's guaranteed, right?
Yep.
This Thresh is gonna flash flay. Are we okay?
No, we're dead.
So maybe we have space correctly, right?
Yeah, okay.
And what about Eve? She's gonna flash on you, Q auto attack, E ulti. Okay. What's our plan for that?
Cleanse and E away.
I have no clue, right?
I mean,
because your cleanse is gone from the Pantheon. You see how that works, right? There's multiple people forcing on you, so you said you're cleansing the Pantheon, and then you're like, okay, I want to cleanse Eve too. You can't cleanse both.
Can't cleanse both.
Then it's like maybe you could say like save W for Eve. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to plan ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
I would probably say hide on the pink ward. That's probably the easiest thing to go with.
Okay.
Like put your pink ward down. This is my safe zone. And then Lux Force, right? You have to watch your binding.
Yeah, Lux bind.
Think about it this way. This dragon is not happening. It's just whoever the team dies is getting the dragon.
Yep.
Okay. They will force on you because you're the carry. How do you stop this? Right? See this? It's like, okay, you need to have a plan for everything.
Yep.
You see, like, they see the Eve, she's going straight in. Wow, I can just E over the wall. We're good. Right? Cleanse Pantheon, E over the wall, good to go. Feels bad. And then you realize cleansing Pantheon doesn't work, right? How come?
Yep. Because Kaisa R.
So now we have to learn the next time. This happens to me a lot, actually. Next time, I'm like, Kaisa will also force. So no matter what, don't get stunned by Pantheon Flash W, right? It's bullshit, but that's how it works. So yeah, then you realize this positioning was just incorrect because they have triple Giga Force on you. Eve, Pantheon, Kaisa. They would just actually all into you and try and outplay the Darius. So, I mean, this actually works for the Kaling game, right? Fast forward. Until we have items. Okay, we're in the late. We got items. We can carry now, right? Fast forward. You push this wave. How do they force on you? Right? It's always the same thing.
Yeah.
anytime you do anything, they will literally try and force on you. Okay, Baron, how are they gonna force on you?
They're gonna force on me with Shen Taunt, Shen Taunt or Ash Arrow.
Okay, Taunt, Arrow. We got Cleanse for Arrow, right? And then yeah, that's it. And then I think this we had problems with Caitlyn here because it was a champion specific thing, I think, right?
Yeah, agreed.
With Ezreal, it's a lot easier, just press Q on them. This is like trap combos a lot harder, so I don't know. I would say you're gonna have to practice Caitlyn a lot, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's basically in a nutshell. Then this is doable. You actually lost here, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, the Karthus ulti. See the whole how they force on you. Karthus ulti is literally half your health, right? That's why it's so important to figure this out in season 10. It's just you just died at everything. So yeah, I would say I wouldn't worry about the late game habit right now. I think it's really hard. I think focus on the 2 until you can get the late game every game. Okay.
Okay.
Focus on the first 2 until you can get to your items every single game, and then you can work on how to 1v9 with items.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right now, I think we're not even getting to our items fast enough. I think these 2 games you actually did get to your items, so maybe if you're losing in the late game, you start focusing on that. But right now, the first 2 are important. I think the mid game is the most important. That will happen every single game, 10 times a game, right?
For sure.
Laning and mid game will happen every single game. So. Make sense?
It does. Thank you.
Awesome. Any questions, I guess, before we call it for today?
No, honestly, you kind of answered everything.
Makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess kind of one thing is figuring out champions to play, especially in like a solo queue and then also a competitive state.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Competitive right now, it's literally Ashe. It's basically just what can I think? It's Ashe Ezreal. Like that's the only thing that's ever played.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, eventually, I mean, it's just finding a deeper champ pool. But right now, I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm happy with the place that I have my champ pool at, and I feel like it's decently rounded. I mean, it's just like, I guess figuring out at this point and at this rating, it's just like, just play 3 champions and who cares about other champions that come into meta.
That sounds about right, honestly, right? Like, if we're talking about champ pool stuff, for Twitch Rivals, I played like everything essentially, right? Yeah. It was like Twitch, Kai'Sa, Kog'Maw, whatever, dude. And then I thought Ashe was bait and Ezreal was good. Yeah. So it's like, what does your team need? So my team was very supportive in the sense of they will set me up for the late game. So I'm like, okay, we can pick greedy, like Kog'Maw, Twitch, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And then we also pick for lane. So it's very much what can you do well in lane and also what fits your like play style kind of thing.
Makes sense.
Right?
Okay.
So yeah, whatever you come up with. I think whatever champion pool, as long as you think it's good, you should be fine.
Sounds good.
As long as you know your role in all these fights and how to carry with it. How to carry with it is really important. That's like that Caitlyn, this Caitlyn example. Like, dude, I struggle with Caitlyn in the late game as well. So it's like, this champion is not easy to get stuff done with, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, look, you're like, oh my god, okay, so you're like, okay, you got the trap combo on this guy, and then like you have the trap combo the Galio, and also hold on to the traps so you don't toss it into the Shen W, right? Stuff like that. It's really insane, honestly. And you also have to count like your headshot and figure out how to land net. Like, dude, it's really hard. So, yeah, Caitlyn's a lot of work, but if you can carry with your champion, like I think Kog'Maw, Ezreal, Ashe are really, really good right now. If you want to add something to your pool, I would suggest Kog'Maw.
Okay. So
that's just me. Maybe Zaya if you really like her. I don't know. So, yeah. Does that kind of answer your like?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Anything else?
No, that's it. You answered everything. Thank you.
Nice. Good luck, and let me know how the games are going. All right. I want you to watch the fights of your solo queue games, and you have to observe what's going on. Otherwise, it won't like really get better. Like for example, in this game, this great example is in this game. When you got to your tower and you're like, okay, I think LeBlanc can do something here, and Kha'Zix. And I was like, there's literally no way LeBlanc and Kha'Zix can do anything here, right? And it's gonna be the Vel'Koz, that's the angle, right? That's like experience. I also would think Kha'Zix and LeBlanc can do something at the tower until you see something like this, and then you realize, oh wow, they really can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Like LeBlanc has to be over the wall, right? Or Kha'Zix has to come clean up after the fight starts. It's really hard, right?
Okay.
So that's like from experience. You have to make a guess to see who can carry, and then you watch to see what happens. And then you're like, oh wow, they really couldn't do anything. Like if you look at this, it's very obvious, right? LeBlanc is going in. Of course, he's gonna get like Zillion ulted or flashed or something. Set's going in, didn't kidnap anyone. Vel'Koz E didn't kill anyone. Kha'Zix can't do anything. Of course, you guys are gonna lose this, right? So
yeah,
that's I think the big thing that will help a lot is working on this habit and going back and watching all these fights to figure out what happened. Like look at remember the Dopa one?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, dude. I had to watch this like 10 times, dude. Like how? This is what you need to study. Is just a bunch of fights like this.
Okay.
To figure out how these fights, how can you copy this, basically. No need to reinvent the wheel. So now we know Fearless is Giga OP, right? Seems good.
July 24th. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, all right, makes sense.
It does.
Awesome. Then good luck in your games. Let me know how they're going. We'll probably work on this for like, I would say like a week straight. Like every single game, just these two ideas, and see where we go from there. Right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. All right, man. Good luck in your games.
Yeah.
Let me know how the team stuff's going.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.